y'all tuned into the most awesome tunes of the CMP, baby. And we got a beautiful show for y'all tonight.
You know who just showed up? He always shows up.
We got
always on time.
Piggy, he is getting jiggy. We got Dion, go Dion. Look at those pythons. We got a brand new face. Look at Alan, most elegant collection. And the most butteriest back, your vision got the gap, but this is a kid show, so don't show your ass. And we got Cash, look at him, give him 10 lashes, cause he's been a bad boy. I see you, little good bad boy. Welcome to the CMP, getting jiggy on the CMP, Will Smith style CMP. Yeah, CMP brought to you by... I kind of censored myself and then it blocked me. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Tonight's episode is called about community feedback, and we're just gonna do it anyway. At the end of it, I'm sure like we're gonna give a billion answers, but we're just gonna do it anyway. But yeah, man, happy Statue Tuesday. Today is February 11th, and yeah, we got a full his house tonight. Just a heads up, I was gonna, I don't know if I should tell this up, but I'll just say it. Rashid's not here. Yeah, I'll tell you guys backstage. Never mind. But Crippler, man, how's your
Tell
day?
me now. Tell me now.
Oh, no, you gotta tell us now. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah. How's your day? How's your weekend been, man?
My week has been good. Just it's boring. Just Marvel, a lot of Marvel stuff. We did have our CSC awards, and thank you, and everybody else. Your Vision.
I got it.
Look at that. Yeah. It was Piggy, all of you, Cash, like all of you guys helped make that thing fun. So I'm looking forward to doing another one. But yeah, other than that, it's just been Marvel.
Marvel Rivals.
I'm waiting for my son and EJ to come off, and we're gonna right after this we're gonna be doing it again. It's just a fun game, fun game. But yeah, I'm here to catch up on all things statues now. That's what I want to do. We got Alan. It's a pleasure to be on the panel. I see all of these guys, but I rarely get to interact with Alan.
Ooh,
and
look at that collection.
Oh my goodness. Just the freaking lighting and the way
See that Balrog?
That's
Balrog in the middle, man. Look at that.
Yeah, it's the Alan show. Just leave Alan up.
Oh man.
The green screen, guys, don't get fooled. These are high-tech green screen.
It is.
Oh, Ash here? Nice.
Oh, you heard Gotham, right? You heard Gotham. Yo, and of course the Super Bowl show. I didn't want to bring it up because I don't know how many people are into it, but that thing was a mac. I thoroughly enjoyed Kendrick Lamar's halftime.
As did I. Of course you did.
If you were a Kansas City fan, you probably didn't get all hype for it, but
I still haven't watched it. I gotta watch it.
Oh man, I won't spoil the ending for you though for the game. That was awesome.
I gotta learn Serena Williams' move, the little two-step thing.
Oh yeah, it's called the.
Well, I didn't even know that was her until today.
What?
I didn't even know. She lost weight. She looks good.
Oh my!
All right, calm down.
Not like that.
Hey,
not like
Piggy,
that.
how do you
She
want to
looks good.
initiate CMP into the gang so he can see what?
Backstage.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll call some of the. You got to.
I gotta
what
wait.
set
I gotta
you
wait.
claiming though? We got to figure out. It's a whole process, dude. We need your application. We'll send it over to the Pyrus or the Crips, whoever you decide to go with.
Just a heads up, Alan, if we go on a tangent here, so.
I think he watches.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what goes on. I watch every week.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the club. Crippler, great to have you. Glad you had a great weekend. Glad to see you.
Appreciate you.
Mr. No Yappy, man, how's your day? How's your weekend been?
My weekend's pretty been good though. Like I actually watched the Super Bowl too. What's funny is I haven't watched not one game, not a kickoff. I didn't even know who was playing. I knew one team was playing, the other team I didn't know until a kickoff. So I was like, okay.
Don't even say that out loud.
I'm sure what's good. I like the storytelling, and I got to play Marvel Rivals with Crippler in the game.
Yeah.
And I was doing pretty good this time. Like, I
Yo,
got
you getting better. Yo, you getting better quick too. It's not taking you long to get.
Yeah. So like that. Oh, and I'm actually doing like I'm trying to record it. Like I'm not used to really record it when I do my work, but I am trying to make a garage shelf. I've always been talking about it.
Ooh, I saw
but making
it.
it look better than what it is, but my way. I'll show a picture what I got so far, like an hour worth of work yesterday, but I didn't do nothing today. But here it is right now. That's it.
We'll
So I'm
check it
using the
out.
same garage shelves I got the Cinema Life has, but I had this for like 2 to 3 years. We're using it for other things though, but I'm doing it my way, and you guys see how it looks. Watch when I get done with it. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna look totally different from the other ones you see on YouTube.
Is that a light box under it?
Exactly. That's what I'm a sample. You know what I mean?
That's a
I'm
vision
making a top light box.
exclusive,
It's
son.
gonna be all black and stuff like that. But, what's the name?
Awesome.
That's what's up.
Sounds good, man. Well, great to have you back on, and yeah, we'll get to it a little bit later. Piggy, man, how's your day? How's your weekend? Representing the Bloods tonight, so great to see you.
I'm in uniform. I'm
Yeah.
here. Got my guy Alan on with us tonight.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Even better.
So,
Just happy to be here, talk some statue stuff. I've been working so much lately. Missed you guys last week, and I got a special message. Ready for it?
Oh,
Here it comes. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. Okay, that's it.
oh shoot,
nah,
what
son,
happened?
you gotta finish that, dude. I was already
The
waving
hell
to it.
is going on tonight?
Need the lighters.
You're not on mute, Diane, by the way.
Diane, you digging out loud again. We talking.
Man, if, like, I don't even let Diane bother me. I don't know if you guys ever go in the message boards or like in the threads across the
I don't
community.
come at you, man.
No, not in me. But
Oh,
one
okay.
thing is for sure, no matter what's going on, it could be like a thread in Australia. It could be like Australian Statue Collector. And they can be like, there's
That's what Drake is right now, by the way.
they'll be like, it's a mark on the Superman. And sure enough, Diane gonna be like, I told y'all about that Tweeterhead.
No, wait. If it's Tweeterhead, you probably the one saying.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm there.
That's
So yeah,
funny.
just happy to be here, man. Happy to be
Awesome.
here.
Great to have you back, Piggy. Great to see the running out of space collector back at it again. So awesome.
Side note, I got like 5 statues coming.
I know that.
Well, after Chinese New Year ended, like as it happens every year, they're shipping everything, stuff from like 2023, probably mid 2022.
And Piggy be at home practicing his speech, his excuses to us. That's it.
That's the person who I got a list. I'm telling you, I got a list. No more for 3 months. 1 hour later, hey Piggy, look right down the street, man.
And talk with Diane too. Diane be like, man, them gaming pieces be like, they're attractive. It's like, man, this gaming pieces. Oh, let's get that one. All right, man.
I love how everyone shrugs off the blame to each other. That's
I know.
Right.
That's funny.
Enabling ass group.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. How about you, Diane? How's your day? How's your weekend been?
I've been a little under the weather last few days, but today is my first day back to work. But feeling better right now. I'm totally out of the loop when it comes to like what's going on in the statue community. So
I don't like that when you guys get sick. I'm not aware of it. You and Piggy last
He said
time.
this every week.
So I'm curious to see where we going tonight.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Backstage, talk about it.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Awesome. Well, Diane, like you said, you're gonna enjoy the snow while catching up on the podcast tonight. So
Yeah,
that was
man.
good.
I'm gonna watch the snow. So I almost forgot that it was 8 o'clock because I went outside to like shovel a little bit of it, so I wouldn't have that much. And then I was like, oh shit, it's about to be 8 o'clock.
You guys
So,
got snow like right there?
it's a lot. It's
like
snow.
8 inches right now.
I'm over here complaining about it's raining, and I'm like just in this North Carolina.
I wish it was raining over here.
way.
Nah, but great to have you on, Diane, and yeah,
Thank
we'll get
you.
into the updates in a little bit. The guest of tonight, the guest of Tuesdays, Alan Kiefer is in his house. Alan, welcome back, and yeah, man, like everyone knows this guy, right? Look at that collection.
Look at that leader,
Yeah.
like
That's not a
Hulk
collection,
Buster.
the collection.
the collection. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I apologize. I
Yeah.
apologize. How's it going, Alan?
Yeah, it's good. Thanks a lot for having me on. I think this is the first time I'm live with Riddler, Dion, Cash, Jarhead. Great to see you guys. Should be a good night. You were talking about the weather earlier, and I mentioned casually you were saying it's like snowing.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, it's like 80 degrees outside today. It's beautiful.
He had to bring that up. Well,
Yeah,
that's-
know,
I told him
it's so
already.
dope.
Don't bring that up. This is what happens when you bring that up. Anyways,
I see how it is. Okay.
You see how they treat you over here in CMP? It's crazy.
nah, funny. Well, Alan, great to have you. And yeah, man, we're gonna go off in tangents again. So if we get lost, just
That's all right. Sounds like fun.
funny. All right, cool. Well, Cash, man, how was your day? How was your weekend?
Weekend was cool. Can't complain, man. Yeah, it was a cool weekend. You know, watched a little bit of the Super Bowl. Yeah, watched a little bit of the Super Bowl, man. I was really.
How did you feel being a Drake fan?
Wait. Is that a sideshow?
What?
What? Are you
Oh,
sponsored
you
by
got the
Sideshow?
job!
What?
Congratulations!
Congrats. Work on that free shipping though. Free shipping though. Put a good word in.
We got.
But wait, Crippler, wait, he's a Drake fan? What happened?
Yeah,
Gosh, I thought
hardcore
you
Drake.
were our brother, man. What happened?
I have never said that, man.
I got it on record.
I don't
Not on
support
record.
Wheelchair Jimmy, man. I don't support that. So, man, no.
Degrassi.
Degrassi for real.
Awesome. Well,
You said wheelchair gym, okay. Hey.
great to have you back on. Thanks for stopping by, and like I'm sure we'll get into some stuff a little bit later. Great to see you, man. Jar, how about you, man? The keeper of the true best day of the week. Oh my God! Let me get this guy out of here. Like, all day today, man.
I like that actually.
And Cash is just like
The gray is getting to
Don't
him.
be a hater, bro. Don't be a hater.
The gray is getting to
Acting
him.
up
Little
again.
Grando going on.
Man, he
little
looks
Grando.
1080p tonight. Look at that. The lighting, the art print.
Whoa.
Hey, look at you.
Very debonair. Very debonair.
Which
Galacticus.
hotel are we brought to?
That's the
Are we being
Galacticus
brought to you
code.
by?
Yeah, I said this last week, Jarhead, and they called me Zesty, but now it's cool to this week, huh? Okay.
Well, that's Galacticus. So it's
Well,
different.
well, look at his beard. It plus 10 to macho, so that negates the zestiness.
Jar is just taking it all in right now.
Well, everybody's talking, so I don't want to, take away from everybody else.
But how
Been
you
a good
been,
day. Been a good day. I had to buy a little new car over the weekend because my truck was giving me problems.
Another
So-
Maserati, nice man.
How
Yeah.
many? This is
Number 3.
Yeah.
Bugatti. He's in a Bugatti.
So I got to throw my truck in the shop,
Custom.
and now I got this little car to drive back and forth to work and home. So, yeah, just messing with that stuff right now.
how's the new place? How's the new his house?
I've seen it twice. I haven't even moved all my stuff in there yet. I've got 2 months to get in there fully. So with everything going on with my truck and everything else that's going on, I'm just taking my time. So
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for stopping by here. I know you could be moving some boxes right now, but you're here, man.
And
Thanks.
if you want to
I'm
store
here. I'm
that
here on the
X-Men-
second best day of the week.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go with that for a little bit. Jarhead, thanks for stopping by, and we got Jim in his house. Jim, how's your
Hi,
day?
Jim. How are you?
I saw him on Saturday. He kept forgetting his name. I was like, this guy.
Jay.
It'll
That's funny.
it'll lock in eventually.
Are you okay, bud?
I think something got in my eye.
The zebra flu?
Oh, man.
Pause. Something got in your eye.
That's not yet transmissible to people.
Oh,
Yeah.
the zebra flu?
Yeah.
You still working on weaponizing it?
Wow.
Working on it. We're gonna release it in New York first.
You doing
The
bioweapons,
rats.
Jim?
It's gonna start with the rats. It's gonna go spread. When y'all
We're
start
gonna
seeing
put it- we're
striped
gonna put it in the
rats in New
pizza.
York, we know who did it.
Wow.
Did you say striped rat?
Yes.
The zebra rat.
Jose needs to get on that Photoshop right now.
You know, we know like out there, the Rashids of the world, they don't have the money to go afford zebra burgers. So we're gonna put stripes on the rats, and maybe they can make do somehow.
I'm glad you're thinking about the inner city youth like that.
But,
Come,
you-
pop, pop.
You had a good weekend, Buck? Everything good?
Yeah, it was tiresome, but we survived. I I'm so close to clearing my pre-order list, and once I've paid for all of that, I'll feel like a free man again.
Is the sideshow purge going well?
Dude, can't even get to that. I haven't even finished paying for
Oh
my
yeah,
Magneto.
you were talking about sideshow this whole time. What happened?
That's that. You know, I think I blew my load too early on that.
Oh,
Not that I'm
Well,
not gonna stick by
You-
that.
you-
I
she
should've-
told me about that problem you were saying.
man.
Backstage.
I still hit though.
The irony,
Oh yeah.
the irony of Jimmy blowing too early.
Oh, Jimmy.
Still hit though. As long as I hit, I could care less about how satisfaction is.
Come on, Jim. Jim, Alan's out with us for the first time. Come on, don't be vulgar, man.
Oh
Don't be
my
vulgar.
goodness. The
Sounds like a good weekend. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
Alright, bud.
Awesome. Great to have you. So there are some cool statues that have coming out in video. I gotta give a shout out to Jarhead, man. Every single thing Sideshow has released so far, they released a video right after. So I give props to Jarhead for that. I feel like they took his idea.
Yeah, man.
Either way, it's awesome.
That just makes sense to me.
All right, so this one is the Sauron from Prime One Studio. This is a 1/3 scale, son. This is. I thought the quarter scale was like big enough. Pause, but like 1/3.
that like
Who has-
40 inches or something.
Yeah, who asked for 1/3, man? Like this. Is...
I love the base on this more than the other one.
Yeah, all the helmets and everything.
Holy shit.
I wonder if this means they're gonna do the other characters in 1/3, because all their Lord of the Rings are quarter or smaller.
Oh yeah, that's right. I feel like this is an Alan Kiefer piece right here.
If it's not 5 feet, I don't want it.
It is 5 feet. I think it is
It
5
ain't
feet.
6 feet. Man, 5 feet too small.
That's a whole person, man.
That's crazy. That's 1/3.
It's like a little,
Very
little Latin
detailed.
girl.
I think it's 48 inches. Last I remember. I think.
Does the mixed
It's like
media
a
on the
half
tape
scale.
bother anybody?
Ooh.
There's a
I
lot
wouldn't
that
think so,
bothers me
no.
about this piece, though.
What?
No way.
Yeah,
I don't collect this, so I don't know if it's
I don't-
accurate or not.
it's very well done. It's just the pose to me.
I bet.
Alright, here we
I bet
How
if
much would this
Jarhead-
be? Like, what would
bet
be
if
your
Jarhead
guess?
gets it, Diane will get it.
Yeah.
I'm not-
It's
just
46 inches tall, man.
Everything is just so down, and just the
46
knee. But
What you have against Captain Morgan?
I was trying to describe Captain Morgan without going to the easy Captain Morgan, but yes, it's just like fucking Sauron Captain Morgan. It just doesn't seem right.
I'm surprised
I-
they went with a
the
mixed
highlights
media
of that's
cape,
dope.
though.
I had the quarter scale of this particular piece. And if this is anything like that, it's going to be really good. The mixed media is really nice. It's like a triple layer of fabric.
Mm.
So it makes
And
it
it's
easier
all
to
wired.
pose.
So you can pose it however you want, but I really like I like this light up base. I think that's going to be killer.
So it's the same statue, just bigger.
No, there's differences. The pose is different.
Okay.
I actually like this pose a little better.
Okay.
Alan, so is it easier to like pose that mixed media cape because of the way it's done?
Yeah, there's wires everywhere. You can pose it however you want. And the other thing that's really cool is the chainmail that's hanging in front of him and also behind him. That's real chainmail.
Oh wow! Let's see. Okay, close up. Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, what's your
How much is
link,
this
CMP?
piece?
What's your link? 10% off. Use it. Code
10%
Alan.
off. Yeah, use CMP for 50% off.
How much is this piece?
It's gonna be pre-order. I think to Thursday.
Oh, it's not even okay.
No, not yet.
I think
And-
the pose is based off art piece by Jerry Vanderstelt. He's done a lot of work for Lord of the Rings. Like not even just the pose, like just the general statue. With where he is. In the end, I know it's still Captain Morgan, but I think that it's a direct reference from his work. I'll send
Gotcha.
like a link to Steve.
Does it look intimidating though? Like that's the thing. Sauron is like an like there's so many frames in the movie of.
I think the pose kind of feminine looking or something.
Yeah,
You
like
think
that's
so?
that's
I
yes, like that Like I said, I was trying to say it and describe it in the last words, but it is what it is. Like, I don't find this statue Sauron threatening at all.
Crippler, are you
At
being
all.
nice? Are you being nice today because Alan's here, or what's going on right now?
I'm just trying to get on the CMP brand, you know.
Oh,
I'm just trying
okay. How
to-
dare you? How dare you?
No, I just don't. Sauron is threatening. He got so many poses and frames in that movie that are intimidating, as scary as hell. And this is probably the least threatening I ever seen Sauron look. And I'm not saying anything about the quality of the statue.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
think the quality and
gotta be
everything
up.
is out of this world. Prime One always nails it.
Right. I don't question the quality either, but
Yeah, at all.
I just think the pose is a little feminine and not
Wonder
like
this.
I wouldn't feel like I don't want to mess with that guy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, yo, get out of here. This ain't that type of party.
Jesus.
Hey, Alan, would you consider like swapping the one that you currently have to pick this one up?
I already sold off the other one.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Are you thinking about grabbing this one?
I'm thinking about it.
Awesome.
Like I said, the quality is there. So it is Sauron. It's just like, yeah, that's and you know what, that's just a me thing. Like, if you guys don't see it or if it doesn't bother you guys, everything about it, look at that. Look at the detail on it. It's immaculate.
It's Prime One.
So do you
right there.
regret
Yeah.
selling the other one, being that you think about this one?
No, I don't regret selling the other one. In my opinion, the other one was really nice, but way too much bass.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
Well,
Frodo. I'm here.
Bass was just
Yo, hey, Samwise. How are you?
So I think is awesome. You guys see that light up? I think Jar has mentioned it.
Yeah,
The light up
eye?
is in the base.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
right
eye.
there. Oh, yeah, right there.
It's like really well lit
Yeah,
up. Like really.
that's dope.
Oh, can you like run it back a little bit and let it play? You think that's gonna be on the actual piece?
The
Or
eye?
is
don't
that
think
like
it's gonna blow up?
like the Eye of Sauron, or is that like a special effect in the video?
No,
It looks
I
lit
think
up.
that's
That
light
should be
up.
part of it. Hmm.
Yeah, it's lit up.
That's awesome.
Prime One still, do they do plugins yet, or are they still battery?
They do plugins.
It tells you at the end what it's going to be. There's a list of, I think, things. They either said batteries or
Okay,
LED
let's
power
see.
supply. So it's
Oh,
plug-
USB.
plug-in.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But they
so-
they don't give you the power brick though, right? I think you gotta get
Yeah,
that.
they have like the USB-C port in the back, and you gotta buy all that yourself.
Please prepare
Oh, man.
batteries, USB cables, or other necessary items depending on the final power supply method. Oh, they haven't decided yet, bro.
No. But shout out to Diane for getting this piece. I feel like Diane's gonna get this piece.
Congratulations, Diane.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I can't wait to see the unboxing.
You said it live.
he
so-
was asking a lot of questions. He was asking a lot of
I mean,
questions.
hey, I
If
told
Jarhead
you
buys it,
about
he'll buy
the-
it.
There you go. True.
I'm not buying
Facts.
this piece, man.
The quality is really, really good on it.
It's like the size of a half scale piece.
you,
I hear
you
you.
talk about. Don't you got big statues?
We'll
Not
go,
that big.
go to this guy. I think Cash was talking about this one. Cash, how do you feel about this thing still?
I'm happy with it. The prices are obviously going up a little bit with Sideshow, but overall, I'm happy with it. Man, Maria does a good job, man, and Richard Luong, yeah, I love his concepts, man. I love his concepts.
So, what do you think about folks saying that he looked like a zombie?
What? Who said that?
Everybody.
What?
I did. I think he looks
You look like a
zombified.
zombie?
Yeah,
Because of his like
he
skin
looks
color.
undead.
The grayish skin tone.
Yeah, it's a little gray, and then
the
it's
white
like he's
eyes
kind of
on
ripped
top of
up and
that.
stuff.
His chin has like stitching on it, like it's fleshed.
You know,
But, like,
Penguin had the
horns
same
together.
facial composition, whatever.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking the same person that did Penguin did this one. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
she did. Same sculptor. That's what
They
it
would look
is.
good together for sure.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It falls into that like grungy, grimy Stewart people line.
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
they're doing, but like it's just it looks undead, which can be like, you know, if it's in line with the aesthetic that they've been creating so far.
Hey, this dude been painting a lot of statues for Sideshow lately. Like that's been advertised. Man.
Hey, are we still hating on the knees being like messed up like that, or are we good with the knees being like that?
It was a rough night on Figueroa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we good with that now? Oh, there's a penguin right there.
Yeah, same complexion.
So I think if you're putting it in, pairing it with that line, it fits right in. But if you want something more traditional, like cloth looking, what do you guys think about the material look of the coat?
Hey, CMP, can we not have a Spider-Man fan talk about Batman, please?
Yeah, let me step out.
Yeah, I got him. Got you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, Thanos snap. Shout out to CLC. Thanos
Hey, was
snap.
it live? Was it live the other day? Was it the same guy? The painter?
Same guy. Yep.
Damn.
Crib, was it the guy who was on your live? Did we meet him before?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
shout
no,
out to
no, no.
Fernando.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah. Awesome
Oh,
dude.
I didn't know you had him on. That's crazy. That's cool.
I guess you don't watch the shows.
I didn't watch that part, I guess.
Leonardo Escobar.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on the skin. It does definitely give you a pale look, but I don't think these guys get outside too much, you know?
No, I don't hate
Not during
it.
the daytime.
I don't think
Arkham.
Yeah, not in the day. Not in the day.
I don't think it looks bad. I just think he looks like a zombie, and like that's probably not what they were going for.
Hey, same
You,
thing.
you
got
don't
the
think
old
they're
one
going
out,
for the
old sculpt?
I think
do
they're
you
looking
know
for
what
it to be beat up.
inspiration? Do you know what inspiration their current Batman line is going for? Because Penguin also looks. It can be considered a similar look to this,
It's
as
similar,
far as like
but
pale
I think,
face. Well, he's always pale because he's Penguin, but
I think the thing that sets them apart would be that he has irises. Like him not having like iris or pupils, like it's just whited out eyes, really makes him look undead. Whereas Penguin
Right,
just looks
but
dirty.
that's the old sculpt. Like they filled in the green, so now it's like part of like his mask.
Yeah, now it's part of his mask, but he still looks undead.
Undead. Yeah, I agree.
And it's not it doesn't look bad, but like if you unless you want him to look like a zombie, then what I would probably suggest is they like paint eyes in for him. That would make him not look undead. Just that alone would make him not look undead. But I know people want the whited out eyes, and they basically Sideshow filling in the area around his eyes with purple was them listening to people.
Maybe they'll make another portrait like they did with Superman.
Nah, they already put it up for pre-order. There's no exclusive on this one.
Yeah, but didn't Superman come up for pre-order and then they added?
I said no kidding. No. No. No, I don't know. They could.
I think for Superman, the portrait we saw both portraits when it went up for pre-order. Initial reveal, we only saw the one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested because I know Riddler has been since I got into the game. Riddler. As a kid, I always said Riddler. Riddler. I know everybody was. I want a Riddler. I want a Riddler. Does that look stop you guys from getting a Riddler? Like the concept?
Yeah, every time you say Riddler,
I know, man.
Riddler.
Riddler.
What is it again?
Riddler.
It's kind of like Galacticus. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just saying.
No, Galacticus is goated.
So, Crippler, what was your question for this Riddler?
For Riddler?
Yeah.
Like for people who waiting for a Riddler, does this do it? Is this it? Like, do you guys got your Riddler, or are you guys gonna pass and wait for it?
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Because like, it's a character that make a Riddler. Doesn't mean that you have to buy the Riddler if it's not to your liking. So I'm wondering, is this for the people who've been waiting? Is this a go?
This is it.
Prime 1 making one too, though.
Yeah.
Who's making one?
Prime 1 is making one as well.
Quarter scale.
1/3.
1/4, right?
Don't disrespect anyone like that.
That one's gonna be 1/4 plus.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's gonna be like because they always overscale everything.
So
right?
3.5 instead of 4.
So it's gonna be like
3.5.
if you wanted to go with Sideshow pieces, it might look too big next to them, possibly.
Pause.
You don't want your Riddler being bigger than Batman, huh?
Just depends on how you set it up too. Though.
Riddler,
Yeah,
Riddler.
It's starting to spread the Riddler. I think this is like a piece like Riddler. I mean Riddler. Everyone was waiting for, and this isn't a bomb. Like it's not trash or anything like that. I think this is like what people. It's kind of hard to do like a guy like this, right? Like, he doesn't have superpowers or doesn't have anything crazy going on. I think this is gonna do for the Batman collector.
I think he satisfies like the Riddler itch for most people, probably.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the base and knowing like the equipment he used to send out
that
riddles.
TV came on.
Riddler.
Let the TV work.
Oh man, turn that TV on! Turn that TV on! Yeah,
I know a lot of people
yes.
already bought this though, so I think it's going to sell pretty well.
That barrel looks dope.
I think it'll have
the
a
detail
low
on that
EF.
barrel is crazy.
Anybody else want to take a jab at this one? What do you think, Alan? You like this one?
I do like it, and I think that all of the DC fans that collect quarter scale comic pieces are probably going to jump in on this one. Like you say, the Prime one, they will be doing one, but it won't scale well with the rest of the Sideshow line. And I have to say, I really am a big fan of that Penguin. I think that's that next to the Batgirl. I think that's some of their best work lately.
Yeah, that'll look dope next to that Batgirl.
Now say Riddler 3 times.
Yeah.
Littler.
Oh wow.
A for effort.
Say it again.
I think he'll look bomb ass next to this Penguin though.
Cypher says, "Wow, it's not trash. That's high praise." That's funny. Cool. Well, I had that one and one more video with.
He has. I was
Sorry.
gonna say like the Easter eggs on like he's got the map, like the floor plan of Wayne Tower next to him with a bunch of like question marks on there. And then something that I found odd is it's like he has cufflinks, but they're on the jacket. It would have been good if they put him on the cuffs of his shirt.
On the shirt. Usually, I see these types when like you're talking about like these guys right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I usually see those on jackets. It's definitely not gold. It's usually black.
Do you think we get a calendar man anytime soon?
Oh, man.
Nope.
I can't wait.
No chance.
What's that bat they're doing? They're doing the
Man
bat.
bad.
Man bat. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be amazing.
The Batman.
Just one more. We got our guy Vivid Collectibles did a review on Tweeterhead Skeletor, and I gotta ask this guy real quick.
Yo, Piggy. Talk to us.
Yeah. Should I take it off the screen, Piggy?
The
Or
Tweeterhead authority
Piggy,
right here.
Piggy, you can hate them and still think they make good products. Fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on them. I love this statue. I still want this statue. I'm just not gonna give Tweeterhead the money directly for this statue. I'll get it on the aftermarket if it's.
You can send it to me and I'll pay for Tweeterhead directly, all right?
No, that's not gonna work.
Do you want me to set a schedule to sit down between you and Chad so y'all can work it out?
There we go.
Nah,
Look how powerful Crip is. You can schedule a sit down.
The only issue with this statue,
no mediation needed.
No mediation required.
It seemed like that they just took like the easy way out and made him just like a purple battle cat.
What? Nah, man, this looks awesome. There's a
I'm
lot of
telling you.
colors in this one.
No, the variation in or lack thereof in the fur, it just looks like a purple battle cat.
Nah.
Pull
You
it
guys see
out.
that?
Always have a hater on the crew.
Like
He's a
remember-
Prime 1 boy now, so you know.
It is 2025, and we might. It's like politics. It's like getting judges. So like once we get rid of once Walton retires, we're gonna need a new hater. So
That's already Buck.
Yeah.
no, but Buck's he's been in the.
So when they first announced
I
this,
can't believe you guys think I can take Walton's place.
I can't believe it. That's exactly what I hate with
I'm definitely gonna grab this. I got a space already like picked out for him. I'm just gonna wait till he hits the aftermarket. And I've always said I love Tweeterhead pieces. I love the Elvira. I love the Gill Man.
Clip him.
I'll say it at any point in time. Love
Ladies
it.
and
Me off
gentlemen,
that goddamn.
your president, Mr. Dawson.
Right.
Same outfit. You take a shower?
Yo,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be talking about. Anyway,
Sorry.
Well, hopefully their customer service improves, and one day I can get back to giving them money directly. Shout out to their new customer service rep, Evan. I feel bad for him because I know he's gonna get like 8 million
Whoa.
a day. But,
Oh, I thought you meant it's me, Evan.
no.
Like,
But
come on, man. You can't go back to a girl who burns you, man. Like, come on.
oh, go back a little bit, CMP.
Wow, it got burned. That's crazy.
I need to know what Piggy thinks about. Like, this is. I'm not asking for me. What do you think about the scopes of the nipples?
Ooh, good question.
Close your ears, Rashid. Pause.
I feel like the titty should have been.
I just
covered.
wanted him to say
He
Zesty.
said titties.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like the titty should have been covered by his armor a little more, or at least
Okay.
pushed out. But I see why they wouldn't.
Isn't that the first thing a He-Man fan would like critique though? Like, if I'm being honest,
is the titty? No,
the Masters of the Universe.
Stop saying titty.
no. You, got,
Okay, next picture.
you go to the feet. Go straight to the feet.
Oh man,
But yeah, this is dope, man. I'm definitely gonna get this as soon as
that's
it
sick.
hits the market.
I like this a lot.
I like this a lot too, and I love the combo like Vivid Collectibles put out there, like with the other one.
I'm not a fan of this head.
Hey, I don't like that. I don't go
I
back
don't
to
either. Like,
Yeah,
the way the
original
the way
sculpt.
the hood is done is not right on that one. Like, why does it?
But
like,
that's the way the toy looked, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
I was
it.
gonna say,
Shout out to the old Mattel.
Yeah.
look at that. That was cool right there. Aren't these like
Yeah,
one?
no, their poses are,
Yeah,
are
they
different,
are.
right? Yeah, the hands are different. I meant the paws or whatever. Different positions.
Yeah.
Different heights. That look dope together. That looks amazing together, actually.
I guess Vision. We should get this for Piggy and just ship it to him, right?
I support that, man.
I already did it to Piggy once. I was surprised one time. I can't do that to a man twice in 1 year. So
I won't
Yeah,
tell.
people start
Look at
asking
his,
questions.
I won't tell.
weird.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Look at his
Best
van
ever?
braces, right? Is the armor on his hands, right? I don't like that it's painted the same color as his skin.
I was wondering that same thing. I was trying to figure out if it was like that on the cartoon. Can't
Blue on
remember.
blue.
It was not.
Yeah.
It was not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I just
I
picked
think
up
it's
on
the
that.
color that they reference for this, so like the colorway they reference for this variant is like he doesn't have him on his wrist. That's
Yeah.
why.
I was gonna say if you got like the original prototype for Skeletor, not in statue form, but in the old Mattel figures, even before the cartoon, he didn't have on all the battle gear. He just had on like the fur draws, and that was it.
But he
So,
didn't have his toes out either, though.
Yeah.
They need that hood, that Aunt Jemima hood that they got on the other one.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even
Pearl
know that
Mills
was a
now.
van bracelet. Van bracelet.
Pearl Mills, Crippler. It's Pearl Mills. You
Oh,
can't
Pearl
say-
Mills. Look at that.
Yeah, you can't say Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Oh, Aunt
That's
Jemima.
definitely. I saw. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna
That
Yeah.
needs to go. I like the eyes being red like that and everything.
Yeah.
The sculpt is crazy, but that freaking like trying
Look like
to
he
sell me
Amish.
some pancakes or something.
Yeah,
Look like
I would,
Amish Skeletor.
I would,
You know-
I would paint his cuff gear, but other than that, like not this portrait, but the other one, I think is dope, man. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. They did a great job on that.
And they just buy it.
Is this Skeletor pancakes?
So good. Makes me
Wow.
want to rise in Grayskull.
And we're canceled on Alan's first night here.
Too much chocolate in one show.
All right, so I don't know if I should start off the topic right after all that, because yeah, the main topic for tonight is how important is community feedback. We'll come back to it, you know. Nah,
You guys see that? The top of Rashid's beanie is moving. He's got Ratatouille in there.
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, shit. The rivalry is in.
He's not even dignifying you with a response, Jim.
Silence is golden.
Doesn't need to.
All right, let's get into this topic. How important is community feedback? I hope you guys answer on the statue company side and the collector side, because there's both routes, right? Like I feel like a lot of times we forget like the community is consists of collectors, you know. we're pointing fingers at the companies all the time and we forget to point the fingers back at us, you know. But what do you guys think? How important is
I
community
think the
feedback?
issue that people have, like some folks get upset, like if you say something bad about their piece or whatever. I just think if as long as you say why, like if you think it's some bullshit, then just say why it's some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Because you own
like,
it. Nyan is bullshit. So you bought it.
But no, just to come out there and be like, I think it's trash. Like I don't think that is helping anybody, you know. So just say why you think it's trash. That's my only issue. Some people
Like
don't do that.
you want it to be constructive, right? You don't want it to be like just flat out, just
Yeah,
there's
like
nothing.
don't just trash it just to be trashing it. Like if you think
that's
it's trash,
fun.
say why you think it's trash though.
Hold on, Dion.
What's
This
fun
one
about
from
it?
you? Have you guys seen
But
some of the
look,
comments
so-
Hey,
that he's
Diane,
made
you
in
are
groups?
you.
But I say why I think it's trash though. I might think a lot of shit is trash.
That shit's
but
trash,
I say
yo.
why I think it's
It's
trash.
crazy. Somebody rebuttal. Dion will never say nothing back.
Yeah.
No, because
'Cause you-
after I finish saying what I need to say, I'm not gonna go back and forth like a female. There's no reason for me to do
Whoa,
Oh, that's my- hey, baby.
2025.
You don't mean it.
Bring my way,
wife-
baby. Bring
my
my
wife don't
way.
like you anymore.
Oh boy.
What about on the collector's side? Like you just said, like people respond like that. Do you think they're to blame sometimes? Like they just do it too much, or they just wanted to get under people's skin, or whatever? Dion?
I think that there's certain people that are going to say something not constructive all the time, and we could probably call out the names of some people, which I'm not going
Go
to
ahead,
do.
Diane. Go ahead. Give me two.
Which I'm.
The
Oh,
white,
shoot.
Wow.
the white Oprah.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, hi.
But I mean, again, like I just feel like for as much as that we pay for like statues, I feel like folks should be critical of it, because if you start letting companies off the hook, then they'll start like they're already raising the prices, so the quality should go up with the price. If the quality is not, if the quality is going down, we have a serious problem. So QC issues also count as the quality of the piece. So if I'm paying more for a piece, then I shouldn't have to worry about QC issues. I just feel like from a consumer standpoint, you have a right to say something. Just that some folks, I feel like, I think in society in general, which I'm not gonna get into all that, but I think we're a much more delicate society now than I feel like we used to be. Like folks can't take criticism. Everybody is offended by everything.
The
And
word is zesty, Zion. The word is zesty.
Oh man.
Is that the new word?
That's what the
Zesty?
kids are saying these days.
That's
Zesty.
that's
we
what
got,
the kids are
yeah,
saying.
society is very zesty at this point. Like if I'm spending $2,000, I should be allowed to be critical. But again, as long as you're constructive in what it is you're saying.
Mhm. I feel like sometimes though, like when like people are trying to be critical about something, they push too much. You know, like they just see 2 or 3 pieces that like have like quality control issues. They're like they're trash. Like you shouldn't buy from them, and that kind of blows up.
Like
and just
Piggy is a friend. Okay, this is not going to be tolerated. Y'all not going to be going at Piggy like that.
Oh, no,
bad
no,
he
no,
don't
kind
do
of,
that like
kind
that.
of, you
Oh
know.
no! Come on, come on. So let's address the tweeterhead in the room. I definitely give Tweeterhead a hard time. I was talking to D-Rock in our community about this the other night. I give Tweeterhead a hard time, but it's not because it's like, oh, they have 1 or 2 like quality issues, and I'm gonna be harder on them than I would be on like Sideshow or PCS that may have just as many. I think myself and a lot of other people that are hard on companies like Tweeterhead is because it's a culmination of you've already had back to back customer service issues. You've had quality issues. So by the time you get to like a bad statue or a bad paint job or a busted statue, you like, that's it. That's the last straw. I've had it. So you don't give them that same grace that you give a company that has provided you continuous customer service. So if I got a piece right now from Sideshow and I got a piece right now from Tweeterhead and they both had the exact same issues, I would be irritated, but I would probably be more irritated at Tweeterhead than at Sideshow.
Consistency.
Yeah, because of I know that I've had nothing but customer service issues from Tweeterhead, and it's like, oh man, now I gotta like go at them again to just try and get my money back or get a replacement or whatever the case is, as opposed to with Sideshow, I haven't had that many problems. And if I have, I know I can hit them up and they're going to take care of the issue. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's that that a bunch of people are being unjustly harsh on Tweeterhead. I think it's just the fact that, okay, here we go again. And that's with anything. You know what I mean? If you go to a restaurant, any place that you spend your money, especially when you spending like, these statues aren't cheap. Like Dion said, as the prices are going up, the quality should go up, and so should the customer service. If I'm giving you $1,000 plus a couple $100 shipping, I should get good customer service, and I shouldn't be told basically, damn dude, how many times you gonna hit us up? Just wait for the newsletter to come out. What?
Oh, shoot, son.
Yeah. So of course, if I have an issue with
He
Tweeterhead,
is so salty about that response.
I'm mega salty.
Let them cook, man. Let them cook. Turn the mic volume up,
Put
Piggy.
some seasoning on it, Piggy.
And then I'm even more angry when you get issues like Beastman. We were supposed to have Beastman this time last year. Why is Beastman still not here? Where's he at? You know what I'm saying? And when I asked, I'll tell you, I can tell you the first 3 times they missed the release date when I was getting, they kept throwing the can until finally they was like, hey dude, check out the newsletter. And then when the newsletter came out, guess what? Nothing in there. Nothing about Beastman was in there. We had to find out that Beastman was allegedly coming in March from going to Sideshow's site. Why is it not in your direct newsletter that you directed me to, but it's in your resellers?
So you're trying to tell me you had to go to a different company's site
yes.
to find out information?
Yes, I'm not trying to tell you.
How do you feel about this?
This is all documented.
There's no
by the
trying.
way.
So
He
you
talks about this
successfully
all the
told
time.
me.
This is well documented, in case anybody's wondering.
I got the receipts, timestamp, dates, screenshots, all of it. You know what I
because
mean?
sometimes people need to be reminded of why a certain company has a certain reputation and why certain collectors treated different. That's why I'm egging you on, because it's like a lot of people think that it just comes out of nowhere when there's a lot of patient collectors out there that's just frustrated. And they're not going to keep.
If it was just me, honestly, if it was just me, I would keep it amongst us and I would handle it directly. But it's not just me that's having the same issues. It's plenty of us out there in the community, and a lot of people don't have different platforms or different avenues to express it. So you speaking for everybody else, you representing for them too. Like somebody on the panel, 2 people on the panel with us had the same issue with Beastman. You know what I'm saying? And like I know people that were waiting forever for that Superman bust. As soon as I logged on Facebook the other day, when the Superman bust started going out, the first 5 things I saw: what's up with the paint? What's up with the slide? Why is the paint all over the? And the difference is, and I'll leave it here. Yeah, it's a paint issue that happens. We get bad batches. But again, when you've had nothing issues and delays and you had that paint issue, it's like, what the F, as opposed to when we had paint issues with our LBS Hulk. It was like, all right, it's a paint issue. Let's hit up LBS. We always get good customer service. Jay's our guy. He represents.
Yo, Jay came to my house and repainted mine himself. So I have no problem.
You know what I'm saying? Man, he hit me up on the cell phone and beamed the gamma ray out of my cell phone onto the home.
But that's what it feels like when you get good customer support, right? It feels like, they're going to take care of it.
But yeah, and it's not that I'm like, oh man, Jay's the guy. I'm joking. No, it's like this dude appreciates his customers and the money that we're giving him, and he's trying to make it right. Even when they were still kind of associated with XM, and there may have been some frustrations with people trying to go to XM directly, Jay was still like, hey, let's make it right. Let's make you whole. So that makes the difference. That makes the difference between a company that you know is going to take care of you and a company that you've had nothing but issues out of. But to leave it on a good note, I'm glad that they got Evan to fill their customer service now. Not it's me, Evan.
It's me, Evan.
And hopefully they right the ship, they turn it around. Because as frustrated as I may be with them, I still love some of the pieces that they make. I don't want to see them fail. And I'm very thankful that they picked up the Masters of the Universe line, the Thundercats line. I love the Monster line with like Gilman, Elvira, all of that. So I want to see them succeed. And
I don't think anybody like voicing your frustration. I know I'm speaking for me, but probably I'm assuming everybody feels the same. But like, we don't want any company to fail. because that's just bad for the statue community. You know what
So
I'm saying?
Buck wants somebody
No,
to fail.
you can't speak for Buck on that one, but you can
I mean,
speak.
Jim,
He's boiling up right now.
Buck got a list,
For
dude.
another
for everybody
statue
except for
again.
Buck
I
has a
never-
movement.
Jim's ready, man. Jim's ready.
He got
Jim.
petitions signed and everything.
I'll say this, right? Like as far as quality of feedback, I don't think any customer ever owes a company a reason for why they will say the product is shit. If you say something is shit and the company doesn't like it, can suck a dick. You know, like you don't owe the company like reasons 1, 2, 3, 4 for why you don't like the product. But at the same time, it's not useful feedback. But if you don't care about whether or not the company improves or not, and you just know your product sucks, and that's all you have to say, it's not useful for helping the company improve, but that's just how you feel, and you wanted to share it. It might not make for like what's the word? An environment where people want to like, if everyone's just like saying stuff like that about a company maybe other people like. Let's say you're in a group for specifically Infinity Studios products, and there's a bunch of people that just keep on saying it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. Eventually you're gonna like want to kick you out because the group is meant for like Infinity Studios products, and so like people there that are fans, they would like to see the company improve. However, like if you're someone who you don't have anything constructive to say, it's fine, you could go ahead and express that. I don't think that in itself is a problem, right? I don't think like not having a constructive critique for a company is a problem. I think you should be able to just express that you don't like a product and be done with it. It's up to the company to sift through the useless like feedback and then find the stuff where people are actually saying things that can help them. But anyone can say however they feel about
But
like
you
the
don't
company.
think people like if it turns into from constructive to like, oh, he's just bitching again. You don't think it should be
not, what you're saying is correct. I even said that. No, it does turn into it if you're constantly coming back and just saying it's shit, you're not making the environment where you're saying it's shit constantly like a good one. However, if for instance a statue, we're looking at a bunch of statues, I just saw a custom or something inspired and I just said it's shit, I reserve the right to just say it's shit and not tell anyone why I think it is. Right? I could just say that and we can move on. It becomes a problem if there's a specific company or like a specific product keep on going, it's shit, it's shit, it's shit, it's shit every time. Well, like we know my opinion, me constantly having that refrain, it's no longer useful. It becomes repetitive. It's like, I think it's context specific, right? But in passing, someone shows a product, I don't like it, I say it's crap. I don't need to give a reason for why I think it's crap. And obviously, like in general, I personally tend to give my reasons for why I think stuff sucks. But at the same time, if someone was just to say, I think this is bad, and they used like a cuss word or it was not helpful in any way, it's perfectly fine. You could do that for any product, anywhere, in any market, right? Without having to think about sparing anyone's feelings, right? Whether it earns you friends or not, like when you express that, you have the right to do it. Just go ahead, say your thing. If you're like constantly being in like I said, if you were in the company's group and that's what you were doing, it starts to detract from the conversation.
Before, but
the purpose. Shit, yeah. Oh, what? Is Vision frozen? Can anyone?
I think Jim is frozen.
It's like when you said like you in somebody's like group and you keep bashing it, but haven't bought one statue of their product before, but everything you always got something to say. It's like, man, let the people enjoy it. Like they're buying it, they're enjoying it. You can say it's shit, but say it in your group or your
Vision.
Whatever.
But what about the opposite? When you say something that's so amazing, but it's not in your collection. What about that?
Well, it's amazing. It's hard for me to say something. Well, yeah, it can go both ways, but I don't really post it as amazing though. I said in my head, man, I know. In my head, I don't really post it like, oh, that's amazing, or that's listening, you know. If you ever see me complain something online, it's because I really wanted to buy it. Probably that's the only really time I really go hard on something. If I know I wasn't going to buy, I'm not going to go that hard. I'll say my piece on a Batman piece. That's about it, and I just be done with it. If I'm going to buy it, if I'm gonna spend my $2,000, $3,000, I'm going to voice my opinion. That's a lot of money, you know. And I want them to fix it, or hopefully they can fix it.
But
yeah,
going back to Jim really quick, Jim, like I feel like the community feedback for like one of the J&D studios is like one of those like where they don't take it very like politely all the time. Do you think like a company like them will survive with like I mean their product is like really like out there for like those high end collectors, but like with feedback from the community from them, like it's so critical to them because like, you know, they're so high end, high price and whatever, they don't take it too well. Do you think they're gonna survive if like, you know?
I think
No.
as a company, specifically J&D,
Mhm.
I think the backlash they received after that time, like they reacted negatively to BSC. Ever since then, since they've received negative feedback, they've actually I would say they've improved. They've also come out they've come out and made it clear, oh, we got something wrong in this instance and this is how we're gonna fix it. They make public statements, right? A company that will take negative feedback and you know starts arguing with the people that have presented, I think that's bad form. It's not good for a company to do that. And then in general, J&D has a very high price point, so the expectations are much higher, right? Like when Piggy said, if the price is going up, I want the quality to go up. If the quality isn't going up, one thing that's definitely going up with the price is your expectations, right? And so if the company, maybe a company could have gotten away with something before, when their prices are going up, they might not be able to get away with the same things anymore, right? And to what I said earlier about like someone just expressing like a negative feedback without any actual like anything constructive inside, that's more about the quality of the feedback, right? In terms like that, the quality of the feedback is not useful in that regard, right? It's for just someone expressing themselves. Now, if like how important is community feedback? I think depending on if it's feedback based on the quality of the product, and it's something that a company can easily realize that, okay, we're messing up and we're not supposed to mess up on this thing, they'll probably adjust. They'll try to adjust. For instance, an obvious thing like with the Tweeterhead Superman bus, when it has paint issues, that's something they clearly have to work on and fix, right? But if it's me saying, oh, I want like let's say I want Sideshow to have like better textures, or like not even, I want them to have high density textures on all their statues, and I want it to be extremely detailed. That kind of feedback, they might not listen to that, you know, because it's not what the company, it's not the direction the company wants to go. It might increase the cost of production for them, and you know, it might not listen to you. So in terms of how important it is, it depends on how actionable it is for the company, for their goals with the products, and also in terms of like basically if you're saying you want a company to change, right, and like you're a bunch of collectors and you want a company to change, you need to, it's also like, is your dollar backing the thing you're saying, right? So like when I said I don't want to buy Sideshow products again or whatever, if a bunch of people like are buying the stuff and like they're saying, but they say like they want it to change from what it is, if they're looking at the numbers and they're still like positive, then you know
they won't care.
They're not going to listen to you. Your feedback is not important to them, more or less.
Gotcha. What about you, Jarhead? What are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, we live in a world right now where a lot of the heads of these companies are coming out and saying what they're thinking, and they're getting involved in the groups. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I think all communication is good communication. Whether it's whether it's something you don't want to hear or not. At least they're communicating. They're saying something. Unlike XM right now. So I don't know, man. I think, huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, he mad when he said XM. Sorry about that. Go ahead. We'll get it.
Dion left the company, man. He's no longer with
Right, exactly.
I think feedback from the community is vital to the companies. Look at how Sideshow turned their stuff around. A few years ago, they were the ones that we were all harping on. And look at them now. If the companies don't take feedback from us, then that's information that they could be using to make more money off of us, I guess. It's important to them too to listen to us. If they don't listen to us, some people are still going to buy their statues no matter what, but they would sell a lot more if they actually listened to the community.
I guess for the companies like Sideshow, it must be tough to navigate through all these through all this feedback, because someone has I'm talking more in regards to YouTube. Like someone has 1,000 subscribers compared to someone has 100,000 subscribers. They're gonna be like, well, these guys have more people behind them, so let's see what they have to say. While the guys are 1,000 subscribers, they have a stronger community because they're smaller. I would assume so, but just one of those things I think statue companies have a hard time to navigate through feedback through all this.
Yeah, but you can generally tell the ebbs and flows of the community, right? Even if you're in a smaller group, you can see the majority of people saying this or the majority of people saying this. They still have one or two people, saying their own thing or whatever, but you can see the majority of people of what they're saying just by looking at anybody's group, really, whether it's a big group or a small group.
Yep. What were you saying, Piggy?
So I was just going to touch on something when you said the size of the YouTube channel, and I was kind of talking to Vision about this earlier. Just from the topic of community feedback, one thing that I kind of don't like, but in a way it's still fair. There are people that have a huge audience, right? And they're in, I don't want to say cahoots, I'll say they partner with a lot of these statue companies, and they'll get a piece in, they'll say, okay, here's my custom crippler, or I'm sorry, my licensed crippler. Yeah, I love this crippler, man. Everybody needs to get one in their house. Get this crippler.
Mad dynamic.
Yeah, I'm putting them over the fireplace, all of that. And then all these people that kind of not worship, but are easily influenced by these channels. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get that crippler. That new crippler is dope. And then as soon as everybody jumps on the bandwagon, these people sell that crippler or they send it back to the company it's out of my way. I've done my job. Now I'll get my discount. Yeah, all these.
I'll never sell my crippler.
Thank you, Jawhead.
That's going to be to the grave.
I won't sell my crippler, but I'll pimp my crippler.
I'm beating mines.
Oh,
Okay.
oh wow.
Black History Month. Black History Month.
Wow. but the reason I say it's kind
Can't
of
pimp
fair,
me.
because the other side to that token is, at this age and at these prices, everybody should be able to make their own decision. You can tell me what you think of it and you can show me the statue, but ultimately I need to make up my own mind if I'm going to drop $1,000 plus $200-$300 in shipping to get crippler sent over here to Georgia. So
Freight, baby.
DHL. But that's the only thing I don't like, because it seems a little unethical, although you can see it through a fair lens. I just think it should be honesty. It should be honesty. Hey, I'm just reviewing this crippler, and I'm getting them right out of here. I just have them here so you guys can check them out, see if you want them, and I'm shipping them right back to where I got them from. So
Cripple is a bathroom piece, son.
Ooh.
oh yeah,
God, have mercy.
yeah.
I'm gonna make that happen now.
I saw him on the Jupiter's. You know what?
Yeah, you see me?
We
Yeah.
don't sell cripplers anymore. We don't do that anymore. That was abolished.
How about
It's
you,
banned in the
Cash?
States.
What are your thoughts on this one, Cash?
I think feedback is good. I do agree with you guys. I mean, it's good from both sides. on one hand, I like what J&D did because it kind of, I feel like the higher end buyer might be able to resonate with that, you know, along the sense of like, yeah, we don't care what you're talking about. These are people who aren't even buying our products, so we're not really even listening to you anyway. So I actually like that. On the flip side, when you do give feedback and you do want stuff better, even from a customer service standpoint, you just want someone to listen to you. Even if you are saying, for example, hey, if you're resizing something from 1/5 to 1/4, it's kind of not fair. And then when you just get like brushed aside, like, oh, well, you know, it's being sold, so we don't really care what you think because, you know, money is selling it. Then it's kind of like, yeah, you didn't really hear what I had to say as a consumer.
Oh, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? As
I thought that was my chat.
Cash, you made a great point right there. Like when they resize, like for example, on my side, like when they did the sideshow mythos pieces from 1/5 to 1/4, I was like, what's going on, man? Like they did the Superman from 1/3 to 1/4. Like it's.
Yeah, no, it's great though because it's giving other people a chance to be able to buy it, and then some people are like, "Oh, I really want the 1/4, but I settled for the 1/3." So I think it's gonna be a tug of war back and forth. Last thing I'll say is like I really would like when we are hitting up any company for a customer service situation, if you can just handle people in a specific time frame. It should be no more than 48 to 72 hours, whatever that issue is, man, because you guys as companies always expect us to have payment on time. And it's funny, as a smaller company, you can always be there to accept that money, but then when it comes back to helping people, oh, I'm a small company, I only got 1 or 2 people to help me. They always use that excuse, but they always there for that money. So if one person can take all the money, then one person should be able to handle all the things as well. He's talking about Sideshow. He's talking about Sideshow. Just that. Hell no, I'm talking about Tweeterhead and all the distributors and all that. I'll say the names. I know.
He's from the Blaster. Y'all forget he's from the Blaster, son.
No, that's customer service, but I don't think they are as great as you guys think it is. They have people that are like me or you or anybody working for them. So yes, they get back at you, but in reality, they can't do nothing for you. They just answer your questions and stuff like that. Because me and this one guy got into it. He said he almost bought something I really wanted, and I told him like, how come on daily deals it'll show up, but it'll show up automatically sold out? And he told me that it doesn't go like that. I said, dude, I recorded. It's recorded, and this happened twice in 10 days apart. And I sent him the information. He said, well, I had it in my car. I said, you're a liar. And then he just left. But he works at home. He has. If you buy something, he can't cancel your order. He can't give your money back. He can't really help you at all. They just answer questions of.
He wants you to do his survey for the kickback.
Man, yeah, 1 star. Brian, I see you, Brian. Wow. That was hot though. But yeah.
Well, those ambassadors are useless.
Yeah, useless.
Yeah,
but psychologically, as a customer, you feel better getting some type of response. You know,
I would have that from Brian.
Nah, bro, those ambassadors, they're there to make you go away. That's their job.
I tried, Brian.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man.
He told me he had it in his car. I was hot.
Just to respond to some real quick, like I saw in the chat, if you don't buy from a company, should you say, well, so there's one aspect where it's like, maybe I'm critiquing it because I want to buy their products, but it's just not quite there yet. And I hope in the future they'll reach like, they'll be able to make something that I want to buy. For instance, Sideshow's like pretty much monopoly on Marvel license, right? And I want a Spider-Man. Sideshow's the only one who's gonna give it to me, like licensed at least, quarter scale. So I'll probably keep like saying how I feel about that. So you might be critiquing with the intent of hoping they make something that you like eventually, or even if you're not interested, you might still have something useful to say, like and it could actually be valid in terms of improving the product. So you can still give feedback on stuff that you don't intend to buy. And then also you could just like, the reason why you're not buying might just be because you think it's bad. You think it's a bad product. So you just want to say it's a bad product.
Art says, you can't view companies as a friendship. How often do you reach out to Walmart saying you could sell pineapple and ham pizza? I'd buy from you.
But I think you can still critique because like everybody on the, like art is art, right? So who hasn't critiqued, let's say, like the Mona Lisa or something like that? You can have an opinion on how you think something is looks or has been engineered, or the structure or the pose or the reference material.
And you though, Biggie?
You can. You really can.
They dead though. I can't critique anything that mean they dead.
But you can say
Raphael was dead.
But you can say what your thoughts are on the piece. You know what I mean? Like if they drop the, like, there are a bunch of people that love Berserk. They have opinion on the Berserk pieces. They either love it, every blue moon someone will hate them, but maybe they don't have room where they're never gonna add that to their line. But you can still say, man, this is a dope statue, or yeah, I think they should have did this, or it'll look better if they did that. I don't think you're trashing it. I think you're just giving your opinion on the art.
The Mona Lisa's whack, according to Jose.
That's gonna do that painting.
How about you, Crippler? What are your thoughts on this thing?
I think people think they're the star of this collector movie when they're not even extras. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is just like everybody wants to be, it revolves around everybody, but it's a community. There's too many different people for everybody to get their way, right? So it's sort of like if we base it off the feedback, right? Everybody's entitled to give feedback and nobody's entitled to tell them that they can't. The type of feedback they give, you get what you get what you give, right? So if you give quality feedback, they might listen to it, they might not. It's up to the company to decide that. If you give shitty feedback or constantly complaining and you feel like you have the right to, they have a right to label you as such and put you aside, right? Like if I get a piece and all somebody says is trash, 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 you have a right to say that. I'm not gonna be upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got the piece, I own it. Say what you want, say it's trash. You entitled to your opinion. It's never gonna change what I feel about it. I might feel a certain way about, like, if somebody says it over and over and over at a certain piece that I got, then I'm just sort of like, I get it, you don't like it already, but that's up to me and my emotional stability to deal with that situation. And it doesn't even get to the top of the priorities of shit I care about, right? So people can talk about whatever they want about the statue. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. As far as companies go, yeah, you can see clear examples from XM to Tweeterhead to Sideshow to everybody does it their own way. And then they're sort of getting treated and have the same sort of temperature. If you do a temperature check right now from each person in this panel in the chat, they will give you a temperature or of how they feel about the studio, and it's based off their interaction, their product, their quality. That's all. Like it's not no deeper than that. If I have feedback on a piece, first of all, nobody could tell me if I could have a piece. I have to buy a piece to have feedback on. I don't buy a Lamborghini, but I'll go to a movie. I didn't direct it. I'm still gonna have an opinion on the fucking movie, right?
Yep.
So it's sort of like, but it's up to people to take that. Like, we're on these channels. When it comes to YouTube, we're on these channels. People watch us. They get to track us. They get to see how we react and how we act. And each one of you build your confidence in each one of them every time you open up your mouth, for good or bad, right? And so it's sort of like, if you're saying something and you feel passionate about it, the paint's not good, or it's chipped, or it's built on consistency, you should be able to have that opinion, and nobody should tell you should shut up or whatever like that. If everything a company does is trash, 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 you're entitled to that opinion, but I'm entitled to put you in a bucket to ignore you, because at the point, you can say that all you want, but you're taking up too much space for shit that people might be saying something that I can do something with, right? And it's the same with companies. Like, if Rashid gets some new Timbs, right, and he asks me, yo, what do you think about these Timbs? I'm gonna give him my honest opinion. If I just say they trash and nothing, he's gonna be like, what are those?
What?
Nah, put them away, man.
Nice.
Put that shit away.
Times are rough. Times are rough, guys.
That's
You've been running a lot. You've been running
from
the action.
No wonder you need a toothpick, man. You trying to pick the thread out your mouth?
Look at that. But yeah, it's the same with like Marvel. Like I give Marvel a lot of shit for their movies, but I used to be their number one fan, you know, and like freaking phase 1, 2, and 3. I'm there. I'm going back to the movies. I'm taking family members because I freaking loved it. And now you get that same energy, but from the opposite. And I can tell you exactly why I don't like your movies and what's changed and what direction they went into. But that's just how life is. I'll give you one last example, and then we'll go to somebody else. Like literally, because I'm it's gonna be different. But like, been playing Marvel Rivals, right? And they was like, yo, what we're gonna do right now, and this is them. They said we're gonna reset people's rank halfway through. The community voiced their opinions and was like, here's why this sucks. Now I got anxiety to try to make it to Grandmaster again. I was close, blah, blah, blah. And then people were explaining that. And then hours later, we heard you. The people expressed their opinions about this. They was able to quote what was said and said, we're not going to go through with that change and we're going to let it ride out for the full season.
I'm not Grandmaster by now.
I know, right? So feedback does help, but we shouldn't get upset if it doesn't. You just vote with your wallet. That's the biggest thing. Like if I feel like a company is not finding the right trend, dude, I don't do much talking. I just don't buy their shit. And
awesome. Yeah.
President 2025 crypto.
Yeah, as he said. Alan, how about you, man? Alan, just a heads up, you can always interrupt these guys anytime you want. So just a heads up.
You're gonna have to too. You're not gonna be the same word.
Well, on this particular topic, I can only speak from a couple of experiences I've had with different companies. First of all, I usually don't post any feedback unless it's something that I plan on purchasing. Because otherwise, if I did that, I would spend my entire day with all the pieces coming out lately. I'd spend my whole day just critiquing every company's piece. But if it's a piece that I have on order or plan to get, and I see something going on with it that causes me to maybe think I don't want to order it. For instance, the Queen Studios life-size Bale bust. I had that piece on PO, and they started shipping, and collectors started posting pics. And as usual, collectors, for the most part, don't have professional lighting or high-quality cameras. So the first pics that hit the Facebook groups are usually pretty bad. And that's what I started seeing. I'm like, wow, this looked black in the prototype.
That's
and now the armor looks like
oh God!
No.
It was just
too much black.
So at any rate, I posted in the Queen Studios group that I felt that the armor was not the color that the prototype was. That it was too light. I kept everything respectful, and even went so far as to say, "Listen, I think that head sculpt is phenomenal, and great job. Keep up the good work." Well, next day, I got an answer back from Queen, and they showed the same bust under different lighting conditions, warm light, cool white, that kind of a thing. And yeah, I mean, I could see that what they were saying is that it's mostly a lighting issue. And they proved it to me by sending me a bunch of different photographs with different lighting. And yeah, it made a huge difference. And with that, I decided to go ahead and keep the piece.
Wow,
so I think for the most part, companies like to hear feedback as long as it's constructive. If it's just people posting, hey, I don't like this, that's fine. But give a reason. If there's something that the company can do to improve what they've done to make it more acceptable to collectors, I think they'll do that. They're in business. They want to sell this stuff. They don't want to put something out there that, for instance, G&D, Christopher Reeve Superman, the prototype, the face sculpt on the Superman was not up to par. The Clark Kent looked great, but the Superman wasn't that good. They went back and reworked it, and I've been watching reviews and watching unboxings, and they definitely did improve it. I watched D-Rock's unboxing the other night on John's channel, and that thing is awesome. I mean, that Superman is beautiful, like Christopher Reeve. So much so that on Saturday I ordered it for myself.
Wow, look at that.
And it won COC's Best Likeness Award,
I got
which is the most important award ever.
I got the 2-pack actually.
That's
with
who
the,
presented that award.
Oh yeah, Buck Fangs, aka Buckalicious.
Alan said he saw the the 1-pack. Alan said, "I'm gonna go for the 2-pack," so D-Rock doesn't give me
He
credit.
wanted me to go look broke today.
I had to go. I had to go for the 2-pack.
Congrats.
The other example, J&D with their Wonder Woman. Some collectors started noticing that her arm did not match the paint on her torso, and once someone posted that, then other people started posting, "Hey, you know what? You're right. Mine doesn't either." And J&D took notice and posted that, "Okay, guys, we're going to do something about this. We're going to redo this. Just hang tight. Send the pieces back. We'll cover the shipping. Blah blah blah. We're going to take care of it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we heard you, and we're going to deal with it." And you can't ask for much more than that. So, if I had a statue company, I would want community feedback. I want to hear, if am I doing something right with this piece? Tell me. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. If the color isn't correct for the comic version that I'm doing, something isn't right. I welcome that kind of feedback, so that we can make those changes now, so that it'll be more acceptable to the community and we'll sell more units. So, yeah, I think feedback is important, and I think for the most part, I think companies are starting to listen.
I love those examples, all the way from Queen Studios to J&D to like actual those are awesome. I definitely love how Queen got back to you too. That's good to hear. Like, I always feel like reaching out to Queen sometimes it's hard to, because you don't know where they're at or what they're doing. But it's awesome that they're still there and like customer service. That's awesome. That's great to hear. The guy with 300 statues behind him, Dr. Rashid.
Recast.
216. Oh my God, 216 statues behind him.
Recast.
Darth Rashid. What are your thoughts on how important is community feedback? What do you think, Rashid?
Yeah, it's important. But my thing is this, and I kind of understand what Alan was talking about. This is what I seen, especially on the Facebook. A brand new statue just comes out, and that particular person takes a picture, and it's not the greatest picture, and you'll have somebody trashing it, saying, "I'm so glad I ain't buy this." And I don't know, sometimes there'll be a lot of fucking weirdos in this hobby, man. You know what I'm saying? Serious. A lot of fucking weirdos that's quick to say, "Oh, that's trash. I'm glad I ain't buy that shit." I like to see a number of pictures of that particular statue by different people. Because I seen pictures of a statue and I was like, I didn't post anything about it. I just looked at the picture. I said, that don't look that great. But and then somebody else showed a picture and their pictures was great. And I was like, oh, this shit is alright. So I just feel like people are quick to jump and right away say, oh, the paint's not matching. And sometimes I'm like, how the fuck the light, seriously, like quick that's all you always hear motherfuckers say it doesn't match the prototype. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like when you go to Comic-Con, you have all that lighting on the damn statue. So it's different when it's in somebody's house. So how can you say it doesn't match the prototype?
Or a
you know what I'm saying? It's not like you have the actual prototype right next to you, because I've had artist proof statues and shit, and from Sideshow, and look the same bullshit like they're selling in the store and shit, So, feedback is good, but it just sometimes I just feel like some people take it to the extreme, And what I don't like also is like when people, if you're telling your opinion on something, all right, cool, I respect everybody's opinion, but don't make it don't make your opinion, don't force your opinion on somebody for them to say, you don't like this. Yeah, you shouldn't like this neither because of this. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
I agree with you.
No, but seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Don't make your opinion fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but because like it's just because you may not like it and you pushing that narrative because you want this person to agree with your feedback. No, it doesn't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us a community. Everybody has their
Or
own.
they bought the same.
Can you stop interrupting me, young man?
You ain't nobody.
Yeah, listen. That's why. Listen, man. That's why I always lock you in that room, motherfucker. You don't know how to act.
You wish you had
up.
room.
I told you when grown folks are talking, shut up. Now be quiet.
Don't make them tell you twice.
Like I was saying,
it's like
listen, man.
Listen, man.
It's just like,
yo, that was some straight up. You better listen.
It's just like, don't force your feedback or how you feel something and you feel that everybody should agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
I say bring it up, but just drop it. Like freaking bring it up, bring your
like
feedback.
If you don't like something, I can say I don't like this action figure right here, and then you say you may like it or whatever, and then that's it. There's no reason to go. We should be doing. It should not be 2 hours talking about the goddamn action figure.
But why is he bent like that?
You know why?
You zesty, bro.
Thursdays at 9.
Yeah, no. Facts. 100%. You see? That's how you diffuse it, because like when you secure your manhood, you can say stuff and then they don't know what to say. Like, yo.
Yeah, but
what you said, Rashid, real quick, like what you said right there it's true, because like when you say something like, example would be, what was it? I had something and I forgot it. It was a good point, but now it went blank. But now go ahead.
I just feel like I said, I just feel like everybody. I respect everybody's feedback, whether because everybody don't have to like what you like and stuff like that. But I can say that when I see it in everybody's collections right here, I can respect what you have behind, whether I'm into it or not. You know what I'm saying? And
he respects your vision. He respects you.
I even respect. I respect your vision too. I respect him.
Hey, that's one.
He's my little brother. He's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes I gotta put him in a headlock, but yeah, he's my little brother. But what I'm trying to say is like, and something I remember Vision just said something too. Sometimes I feel like you can't constantly be criticizing when you haven't even been around the product. Yes, you can give your opinion, but when you going in and you haven't even, have you had the product in your hand? I've had Eddie, except for J&D, I've had mostly everything out there in my collection and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can't talk shit about J&D anymore.
Yeah, fuck J&D. Fuck J&D. I can, bitch. Yeah. Go eat your zebra meat.
I don't know, man. Rashid.
It's on sale right now.
We got to catch tonight.
Buck, I even said that the berserk, I thought about buying it. All right, I said that's a good piece from J&D. I can diss the company and say, you know what, they've gotten better. Who are you? Are you president of J&D? Then shut the fuck up.
No, man,
my guy,
you know why you can't do that?
Not a banger.
You're right about pictures.
You know why you can't do that, Rashid? Because you never had one in hand. You never.
Yes, I did, and I burnt it live.
Oh yeah, he did. Remember?
Yeah, he did.
That's
CLC is content.
That's why I said you can still say something about a product without like having it in hand.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I respect everybody's feedback.
I agree with you about pictures of shit, because your War Team pictures of shit, and I almost didn't buy it, but I thought pictures.
That's facts.
Let me ask you a question. Which War Tank do you have? Do you have A or B? Do you have A or B? You got the welfare version, don't you? Just shut the hell up, man.
Towards what like Sam said that time when he was giving his point about like the way you present your feedback will determine whether or not people are, like, the company's gonna give a shit about 100%. What you're saying or not. Right. It's like, if you actually want something to change, you're gonna attract more flies with honey than vinegar. So like how you like present that opinion is gonna determine whether they listen to you. I fully believe that. I just also think like you can say whatever you want, and it's the company's job to like decide
Filter
what
that
is
out.
useful, filter out like what's useless. But people saying like the most vitriolic stuff, and they don't
Yeah,
care, and
that's
it's
a
not
fine
useful. They can say whatever they want. Rashid, that
Facts,
little
man.
space in your beanie, I don't like the way you wear it. It's like you have room for a rat. You doing magic tricks now. You're gonna put your hat
Let's
out
keep
and
going.
like,
Let's
put
keep
a
going.
rat in there.
That's just real.
Yo,
That's just good
it's your,
feedback.
It's your girl's breast in there, man.
Well,
Her breast.
It's up to you to
Her
check
breast
the
in there,
feedback
man.
or not, right?
Wow.
It's your girl's breast in there.
Really
you
a
know what I'm
man.
saying? Her silicone breast. is in
Rashid,
there.
what I keep you talking about my girl, and you haven't seen her in person. You're giving.
Oh shit! We seen pictures
You're
actually.
phony, man.
Real quick, I gotta bounce, but yeah, no, I think it's a good conversation. It's like when my biggest thing, I'll leave it on this. Like if I'm gonna buy something, or like there's been times where I was like, I like this piece, I'm gonna buy it, and people say, oh, it's trash. I respect that opinion, whatever. But when it was like, when they say, no, I don't get it, this one's better. I'm not like, you know, it's like stuff that they feel about the piece, trying to get you not to fall out of love with something that you already fell in love with. I mean, that's where I draw the line at it. It's just sort of like, say what you want, trash it. I remember saying that, Critical Mass, before he bought the Psylocke, I was like, it just looks like she got granny boobs or blah, blah, blah. I gave my critique or whatever. I was giving him why I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. But I told him, was like, ultimately at the end of it, do you like it? Then you heard what I had to say. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it ends the
With all
conversation.
respect,
Like I'm not
like-
trying to unsell him on it
With
because
all respect, though,
it's-
he likes granny boobs, though.
and that's the thing. He could really like granny boobs. Who am I
Back
to
in the
tell
day
him
when
that he
I
shouldn't
though.
like granny boobs? You know what I mean? Some people like granny boobs. Some people like the itty bitty, titty committee stuff. It's up to y'all. I ain't gonna try and change y'all. But yo, chat, PCMP,
Like
thank
nipples in a
you
big
guys
booty.
for having me.
All right, Chris.
I'm gonna talk to you guys next time I see y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good
Good night,
night.
Crippler.
Good night, bro.
See you, bro.
This next topic, our guy Rashid came up because he follows. Okay.
Yeah, whoa.
I know. I won't. So
Don't
this
expose me. Don't expose me.
everyone knows.
Yeah, he is no hold. No.
How the hobby can financially break you. So there's been some people that go freaking dark. They go like they disappear. They go like, I got like 50 POs in hand right now. I'm just like, probably won't see this guy in the next couple months, but whatever. But like, how do you guys think the hobby? Rashid, you want to start this one off?
No.
Yeah, no, it's your topic, but okay. How about you, Dial?
With the hobby, we're talking about people going out their way to like spend all their money on the hobby itself, like possibly making bills. Putting the hobby first before bills.
That one time you had to pay for the light.
Refinancing their houses and shit.
That one time you had to pay for the light, but you like locked the door on the guy.
Remember all his lights went out? I felt bad for him. Yeah. I can't even sell him no money because he had no electricity to
You
get
can't
his
sell me
bill.
no money. You can't sell me no money that you don't have, dummy.
Bro, I'll help out. If I have it, like trust me, I'll give it. Like I'm not stingy.
What do you think,
I mean, I
Rashid?
feel like if you get a statue, if you unboxing a statue and you can't pay your bills, like that's a problem.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
there's
of-
people like that, man. I'm telling you.
They are. I feel like Rashid said, like you should not put statues before your bills, before your responsibilities.
It's
Like
like
this,
people too, though. It's like when you do like drugs and you're addicted to something. I don't care
It
what
should-
you
but it
do.
should
Like
be
even with
fun,
this,
though.
if a
It
guy
should-
does steroids, right, and I'm over here not doing steroids, don't think you're better than me because if I had the same drugs as you, then I know I'll kill you.
because you do steroids too, is what you're saying.
But like, no, I don't do no drugs. I'm not, but I know
Can you
I
Can't be exclusive.
Zion, he did.
I hate when
And once he started taking that
I
shit,
think
he
so.
was
they
drunk.
buying.
I think he
but they
did.
They're better than you. They're buying. They're better than
He's
you.
got to figure out a way to keep up with me. It's all it is.
Come
Yo,
on, guys.
yo,
What-
yo,
what-
your
what
vision.
was
Hey,
Vision?
Jarhead, you got a
Vision?
good one there, Jarhead.
This happens all the time, Jim. All right, tangent.
Come on,
tangent.
Vision, make your point.
Yo, Vision, you still taking steroids,
They're
man?
always buying, but like don't think they're better than
Still
nobody else.
is, man.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
Don't
why
think
you
you're
was
better
lifting
than
the
me because you
maestro by
buying this,
yourself,
buying that. At the end of the day, I just choose not to spend all my money on this. Like I like to travel. I like to go things like make memories with my family.
Man, you
And I
haven't
gotta
traveled
travel.
nowhere in the last 8 months, man. What
First
you
of all,
talking
first
about?
of all,
Where'd you go? You've been online on every show, you
Bro,
dumbass.
I was gone
You
for
ain't
I was
traveling.
gone for 10 days
Only time you
last
travel
month.
is when
10
you go
days
to
last month.
McDonald's. That's
I
when
was
you
going
travel.
to
You go to McDonald's, get a Happy Meal.
Jamaica with the Bahamas.
You ain't going to no Bahamas. You
Oh,
ain't going to the Bahamas. Shout out to Yo,
Liz.
listen, man. Going on YouTube and using your phone to take pictures of the Bahamas does not mean you're traveling, stupid. Okay?
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
I apologize. I was a little bit late with that one. So
first of all, my family tree.
I just feel the need to point out that Rashid doesn't like stream from his collection room anymore. He had to sell all of it so he could.
Oh, really? You serious? Oh man, are we still live?
I don't want.
You want me to go to the man cave? You want me to stream from the man cave?
Go there now. Go there now. We need the layout.
Let's see. Show it to us.
Hey, CMP, put me up there. Let's go.
Layout. What? Layout of Rashid. Is that a visor? Oh my god.
Hey. Pass the yellow wall with the big hole in it.
Just make sure you don't sell all this pieces before Vision and I hit your place up. That's the blueprint. We're coming for your shit, man.
Jarhead and Diane are like stepbrothers. Always.
I know. I just read that. Yeah, but I'm the one that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'll wait till backstage.
We all know I'm the big brother though, so that's all right.
No. Before I was interrupted by Vision, what I was saying was
You used to it, Diane.
what I was saying is that I mean, you could like just look at the community, right, and like see some people. As soon as I get on the damn stream, now my dog want to play with a toy. Anyway, it's you could just look in the community and see like some people they're so active and everything, and then all of a sudden they just drop off the face of the planet, or you see them like selling off their whole collection or whatever the case. I mean, everybody has their own financial issues or financial responsibilities, but you just got to make sure that like this is fun. This shouldn't. If you take the fun out of it and you stressed out about your bills, then it's no longer fun. It's no longer a hobby. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you can't buy everything. That's the first thing you should know. You can't buy everything, and you shouldn't be trying to compete with nobody else, Jarhead. But
Rashid,
you're right. I'm not trying to compete with anybody.
Yeah, you are.
I'm trying to stop you from stopping me. Is what I do.
Like somebody says, collect responsibly.
I don't know. I don't know if you could say that to us anymore, like to collectors, because collectors they have an addictive personality when it comes to like statues. Like you tell that to one of us, we're like, no, we'll finish at this line, and then like we'll do it 1/4, we'll do 1/3, and we'll go 1-to-1
for 2 years.
So I don't think that really works with a lot
like
of
how many people in the collective community think is struggling? Like
a lot of people.
A lot. I'm struggling. I'm fighting for my life. This hobby is too expensive. It's too expensive, man. Nah, like in terms of how.
Well, you can't come here selling fake Louis Vuitton bags and thought that was going to be a career.
I don't know, man. Those suckers in New York always fall for it. So I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'll say this, like it could be very hard to like have the impulse control to say.
Yeah.
Even if I might have the money right now to pay the deposit or to like say I'm gonna pay this partial thing, and then somehow things are gonna miraculously work out later, and I'll be able to sort out the final payment in time. All the things that I'm planning need to work out perfectly. Everything needs to work out perfectly in order for me to afford this thing down the line, and it's a risky bet that I'm making. A lot of people will do that because in the now you can just put down the $75 deposit, the $150 deposit, right? And you don't have to worry about the fact that later on you got to pay like a couple thousand or like, and then you've ordered multiple things, and then you've ordered multiple pieces, and they all come out close to the same time. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, like, wait, you were hoping they wouldn't come out at the same time, so you could be able to make it work. And now, like, things didn't work out perfectly for you, right? And so you're forced into a situation where it's like, damn, I gotta make some hard choices.
Hey, Buck, you missed at the beginning of the show. I was saying, like, now that Chinese New Year is over, I got like 5-6 statues coming at the same time. Stuff from like middle of 2022, late 2023, it's all shipping at the same time.
And then the company's gonna tell you, I need it now, and you're like,
yeah.
Plus shipping.
Yeah.
Because they all use like basically the same factories, right? Because I kept trying to figure out why is it that this thing will be delayed, this thing might not delay, then this delayed, and they all ship on the same time. How is that?
I keep hearing people say that a lot of companies use the same.
Maybe they wanted to have
they do.
packed storage unit, so they put it all together. They just wait it out, then they get a full storage unit. Then they just try to get all their money. They can ship it all at once.
What do you think, Cash, on this one? Do you think how the hobby can financially rate you?
Yeah, man, the hobby is crazy, dude. Like, the hobby is crazy. You can really, like, you see people like, I asked my wife one day, I said, hey, if I end up like Flankster, how would you feel? And she was like, no, that's insane. Like, to need that much she was just like, I don't understand it. And I know some people who don't have children or they have more financial means than others, you know, you shouldn't always like buy everything just because you have the space for it or you can create space. I've told the story plenty of times. Like, I've gotten into financial, like, fucked, you know what I mean, behind the hobby. And that just takes being a grown-up and basically saying, like, hey, no different than Diane was saying, like, you gotta put your big boy pants on and pay that mortgage first. You know what I'm saying? That mortgage is more important than Superman Hush, for example. And like Buck was saying, it can be hard because you're like, oh, I'll give them $75 now and I'll figure it out. And next thing you know, you didn't put that $75 on 15 POs. But if you were smart, you'd have paid your mortgage. And then all that money you put on them POs, you could have had 2 statues in already while being caught up with your bills. And that's where I got messed up, having 25 POs and randomly only getting 1 statue in. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else is enjoying their Two-Face. I'm getting my Two-Face 6 months later because of poor choices. And I've learned from those. And it took a lot to learn from it, but I did learn from it. And now I'm finally back on track. And I don't have double-digit POs no more. So this if you got an addictive personality or you just want these really, because these things are cool. No matter what you collect, every one of our backgrounds is different. Man, all this stuff is cool, man. I don't even like Alan has the Alita bust. It's not something I would collect. I mean, that's a cool ass statue. I would love to look at that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, and I don't even think it has anything to do with like how much money you make per se. Hell, that could be more kid money. You know what I'm saying? That could be more money where I could fuck a kid for a day, man.
Yeah, I feel like one of the guys said this. The doctor, Dr. Mike said, like, a collector is gonna collect no matter what. Like, if they're like rich, poor, they're gonna like do whatever to get that piece, right? So like, that's one thing that stick with me from him. I haven't seen him in a while, so shout out to Dr. Mike. But what do you think, Jarhead? Like, this whole thing, how can the hobby can financially break you and stuff?
Man, I just think people need to be more careful with their money, man. Like, you know, we've talked about it before where, you know, once you first get in the hobby, it's like one of those things where, you know, you want to buy everything and you're not really that experienced yet to figure out that you don't need 85 POs because it's going to catch up to you somehow. Whether you all have to do the random payments all at one time, or like Cash was saying, you know, when it's time to like ship, they all ship at the same time. You know, it's going to catch up to you whether you think so or not. I think a lot of people fall into that misconception that that if they pay 75 right now, that, you know, they've got time. But if you've got like 15 different pre-orders, 20, 25 pre-orders, they all catch up to you eventually. You know, it's all gonna come out sometime. There'll be like 5 statues that'll come out at one time. But I think that's a problem people don't realize. You know, it's real easy to put, you know, $300 on a statue, but on the back end, you see what happens from that. So
you got to pace yourself.
A quality of life too, man. Like, it goes downhill if you start going to
POs. I can't imagine.
I don't know.
No, but I know people that I remember back in the day. People used to have, and it's probably like a couple of years, not even back in the day, but people would have like I would ask them, they would have like 30 pre-orders. I remember one time I had like, I think 15 pre-orders or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you're talking about statue that's over $1,000, you know? So when people tell me this, you know, I got 30 or 40 pre-orders, and especially if they mix it with Prime 1, majority of Prime 1, I let them know, you know, you got like, you know, $50,000 worth of POs and shit, you know? I don't think they realize that. And then sometimes I would calculate and say, you know, that money could have been used for this, could have been used for that, you know? So.
But yeah, like what you're saying, people buy like a whole ass collection and they'll be like, that's the pre-order list. I'm like, what the hell, bro? You have enough pieces to like on that pre-order list to fit like literally someone's collection. In fact, more than a lot of people's collection are on your pre-order list. And I used to think that, oh, these people are just very rich. A lot of the times that's not the case. People are taking out like insane levels of debt so they can stay in this hobby and like collect. And then you just see them fall off the face, like you know what I'm saying, you just fall off the face of the earth, or they say, oh, I got to sell everything now. And it's because they made poor choice after poor choice, and they had too much on their plate. And it's a lot of the times you can literally avoid that. You might even be able to get everything you want if you just pace yourself. Because if you get one payment of $5,000, instead of like spreading that out over like a year or something, or like some people can handle it, but a lot of people can't, right? So if you just pace yourself, you can still get what you want, but you just have to wait, right? And a lot of people don't, you know, like I said, you just put the money down for the pre-order, and it's like cheap enough where it's like, oh, I got this, and you feel like you have the thing before you've actually even paid for it, or you just go, oh, this company usually is delayed, right? Wow. And on this one piece now, they put it out in like 6 months. I'm very cautious, and thanks to that, I have a system that I have in place. I put things on my wish list, and then I put things, I will never have more than like 4 or 5 things at the same time that I have to pay for. And I'm always constantly worried. I'm always putting the money up, like, oh, I need to put this. If I save enough money to pay for something, and I can ask the seller, hey, can you send me the final invoice ahead of time before the thing is ready to ship, I'll do that. And then that's settled. I don't need to worry about it anymore, right? And I'm just going to the next thing and like paying for that. But you got to pace yourself. I think that's just what it is.
That's smart.
Yeah, I hear that. Piggy, you got anything on this one?
Yeah, I think like with any addiction, first of all, 90% of us, because it is, when you think about it, it's an addiction, and I'm going to explain why. But the first part is like, all of us are collectors at heart if you're in this hobby. And again, we collect everything. I was saying the other night, some of us collect watches, some of us collect, like we're all collecting outside of just statues. Some of us collecting action figures. I collect vinyl albums. There are people that collect colognes, all type of stuff. So in addition to it, so if you're a collector, you're a collector. So the addiction part comes in where you get a rush. There are people like you just get a rush, like I gotta get that next statue, to the point of you're getting one statue in, you feel the high, you're like, yes, I got it in, and immediately you're over it. And that's why I said it's an addiction, because it's like you get the statue in Monday, you're over it Tuesday, and you got another 2 statues in your cart Wednesday night. And you're like, all right, I got 2 more coming in.
Sound like you.
Yes.
or that statue didn't scratch that itch. Like certain statue I know doesn't scratch an itch. Like
That means you probably shouldn't have bought it.
You have to plan out. And like Buck said, you have to say, this is my want, this is my wish. And then you finish your wants before you move to your wishes. And a lot of people can't handle that. And it gets psychological. And I don't think people, like Rashid was saying, you don't really realize how many until you have like 10 statues out there. And you're like, man, I got to pay 5 statues this paycheck. Next week, I got to pay on 3 more. And then you're like, oh, but wait. My water bill is due, my electricity bill is due, I gotta buy groceries, and now you're like, I got $25 until my next check, but you're acting like everything's all good, and it's not all good, because you have to plan for emergencies too. And if your emergency money is going towards statues, your utility money is going towards statues, it's an issue. And I know for a fact that a lot of people are suffering from that, because I'm not going to say his name, but we have a member in within this collecting community to where it's known to where mercifully a lot of people have put him out of their groups. Not because they don't like him. No, not Rashid. no, it's not Rashid.
Hey, you need some money?
No, but
Facebook jail.
But seriously, they have put him out. They put him out the groups.
Wow, y'all playing. That's a shot, man.
No, but for real, like his family has left him. A bunch of people put him out, and then you'll be like, okay, maybe he's getting some help. We haven't heard from him in a while. A new group will pop up. Boom, you'll see him in the middle of a thread. When's this coming out? I can't wait to PO it. And everybody's like, don't sell to him. Don't sell to him. And of course,
Iron Man's on his way.
Of course, these people, they have to make money, and you're in business to make money. But when you see people out here, it's like seeing an addict. Like you out here strung out, man, on this polystone. You're strung out on the silicone and the polystone. And it's a sad thing to see. And I think some people, you have to take a step back and just say, all right, until I could get caught up, I'm gonna put my big boy drawers on and say I'm not ordering nothing else until I'm gonna try and cancel what I can. I'm gonna enjoy what I have, and I'm not getting anything else until everything is paid off or canceled. And then I have to put myself on a restriction. Don't stop, but maybe 1 piece a year, 2 pieces a year. And if you can't do that, then you just gotta admire other people's collection from afar.
That's easy to say when you have a northwest, east.
No,
Piggy. I used to do that sometime. Like I remember one time I was driving past this comic book store, and I just wanted to buy some statues and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even need it. And you know those Batman black and white small statues and stuff.
Yeah,
they're cool. They detail for your beginner statues, your vision. So
Go on, how dare you?
went to the comic book store and I just spent money. And I remember when it was like $100-some. And no lie, I actually dropped one of them and broke the statue and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just said to myself, what a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a high because you want to unbox something and you really didn't need it.
You sent it to me?
It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it away from you.
Nah. Yeah, of course. I'll sell you some broke shit. But but and I remember I used to be on that. Like, I remember I bought that Sideshow Dark Side, the first one. The one with, when his hand is out or whatever.
Yep.
And I would just buy it and then put it in my man cave. But it really wasn't like dope to me.
It was for the rush. It was the dope.
It was for the rush.
Yep.
And when I put it down there, I never went down there looking at it like, oh, that's that Dark Side statue I got now. It just was like that, like you said, it was just for that rush. And then now I chill. Like I've had people hit me up and say, yo, I got that. We have a spot open, a waiting spot open if you want it, for custom this, custom that. And I just said, nah, I gotta take care of this. I'll come back to you with it. Like you said, sometimes you gotta just let it go. It's hard. It's not easy, but sometimes you gotta say this.
It's never gone forever, like in this hobby, though. I mean, it might take a while for you to find it again, but somebody on the aftermarket is selling it somewhere, and the Facebook.
They selling everything.
Yeah,
eventually
exactly.
I think everybody had that FOMO in the beginning. I think when you first getting into the hobby, you get that FOMO, and I think that maturity in collecting comes when you hit that plateau, when you like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? When you start getting organized. Like my stuff is on a spreadsheet now, and if it don't fall into that spreadsheet, or if I'm out of budget, like Casual hit me up a couple weeks ago. He was like, hey, I found your Voltron, and I was like, I can't do it this week. I had to, or whenever it was, I had to pay my property taxes. It was like, well, what good is the Voltron gonna do me if I don't have a house? You know what I'm saying?
17 rooms.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
He says house, but he means mansion.
Mansion. Let's correct that. I'm sorry.
Is a state.
State.
Come on, guys.
The ground.
Put some respect on Mr. Burns.
Alan, you got anything on this?
Yeah, I just have a limited amount of space. And I've probably like the rest of you, I always have something on PO, but I usually have 1 or 2 statues always out for sale. So, like, I picked up a J&D piece over the weekend, but I sold a piece, so it covered half the cost, at least half the cost. So it doesn't hurt so bad. But like I said, I always have, if something is coming in, I try for there to be something going out. Because I just can't bring in, 200 statues. They're just all be boxed up. I'd have nowhere to display them. So I keep it. I try to keep it under control. I've got, like I say, I have next month another piece coming in. So I'm probably going to be looking around the collection and saying, okay, I can live without this one, so it's going out for sale. Pay for the new one coming in. Otherwise, I couldn't do it.
The Hulkbuster's going for sale pretty soon. Just that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You know what?
I want the Dejatorus, Alan. Don't forget about me.
Look at these vultures. Look at these vultures.
Yeah, he was saying about that Hulkbuster. What you want to say, Alan? Speak up.
So it's already sold to CMP.
But Alan, that's what I tell Vision all the time. He'll be like, man, you got all that space. And I'm like, dude, the house can't be filled with statues. I have to be able to walk around and navigate.
You got a popcorn machine, you don't eat popcorn.
But, yeah, if it was up to him, I would just have all statues with a cot in the corner with me and my cat.
Yeah. The problem is that if I do sell Hulkbuster and Vision's interested in it, he would never buy it because I'm not going to ship it for free.
Yeah,
he'll drive.
There you go.
I'm gonna have Piggy drive down there and put it in his mansion until I go down there and we'll figure it out. We'll ship piece by piece.
I think on this one, really quick, I hope no one's out there struggling, trying to just to be part of the community. In all honesty, I feel like there's a lot of collectors out there that I think are, but I hope you guys know that you don't have to have Rashid status, 300 statues, and just to hang out with us. Just a heads up.
But I even tell them, if you keep buying, unboxing, but we were happy for you, but tomorrow morning we don't care. It's you got we're happy, okay, cool, but it was shit.
If you feel the itch,
your
budget is pop. Get you a Funko, man.
Bro, I'm thinking buy a Funko.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get here pretty early. So shout out to Multiverse Digest. Al, he did a Superman 1/3 bust review. That was pretty cool. I thought this piece was cool. I didn't know it had texture on it initially.
Oh yeah,
I could see the texture.
His came out good.
Yeah.
Why some of them had that? I don't know, it looked like sticky stuff on it.
Yeah, people were saying
Whoa.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
It was what it was. Okay.
Damn.
I ain't the one. It ain't my statue, motherfucker.
You sent it to him, so hey.
Shut up to Al. Multiverse
buying
Digest.
from Rashid.
He did a quick review on this one, so.
His paint was okay, right?
I didn't see any issues with it, but yeah, some people are having issues with the shoulder, the hair, and some other pieces around the cape.
Whoa, this isn't this Top Gun?
Yeah. But he changed the name to Multiverse Digest.
Oh wow, nice.
He upgraded.
So this is a shout out to Piggy and no, I'm sorry. Who's the Eagles fan here?
Yeah, Piggy's the
nobody.
Green Bay.
Green Bay, yeah. Oh, let's skip this.
I'm gonna say, what room is this, Piggy? What room is this? Another one?
Packers.
No, I got this for the Eagles guys, Super Bowl champs of 2025. But I'm telling you, man, if you guys look at these collections sometimes, it gives me ideas to elevate my room sometimes. So just
should have been an idea when seeing mine.
Yeah. All those figures or statues they got, are those from like
Fuck the
McFarlane?
Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
McFarlane.
McFarlane
toys.
McFarlane.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's got a hot toy, Tony Stark. That's the only
I
thing.
got this from the Man Cave group because we
had
like 40 groups together.
McFarlane, yeah, they did a lot of players, man, legends, all that. If you're a sports fan, Todd McFarlane got some stuff for you, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, and this dude, he clearly loves football, but you can see his other passions are in there, like wrestling and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to the very left, you see a lotion. So yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Wow.
man.
That's all. That's
Come
all you
on.
saw.
I know, right?
Vision zoned in on that.
Shout out to Anthony Trans. Thanks, Anthony.
Oh, we got the same bottle, huh?
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
This
Billy
reminds me
shared
of,
his collection. This one?
X-Men exclusives.
Yeah, right around his bed. He just doesn't have like the X-Men bed. That's all.
Superman. That's good.
Got the Superman hush.
That
baby.
print right there to the right, I like that with the
This one?
Justice League. Yeah, that print. I like that.
Hot girl at the top. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So,
Oh man.
Oh, he showed off his tattoo of Reverse Flash. Thought it was pretty crazy.
Eborthon.
It was me, Barry.
Yeah. Then he got some other pieces on him. Batman Who Laughs.
Oh shit.
Gotham Cenobites approved.
It was.
Oh, this is the old sideshow one.
Yeah, it's the old Keaton one, OG one.
To be honest, I think it still stands up. Still holds up.
I thought this was G&D, just saying. But I'm telling you, people's collections, they've been collecting for a while, and I love when they collect for a while and they display it. Like, you can see years and years of collecting right here.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. You see the dust.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Come
Swiffer.
on.
Jason Fabok.
But tattoos on your legs, though, you get caught up in something like, who else have a damn Joker on his leg? That was your leg.
Yeah.
It's AI, baby. It's
Billy,
AI.
you got RuPaul on your leg.
Yo.
Let's keep going.
First of all, I know bucking baby.
My guy Charles shared this one. This is a classic piece, I think.
That Spider-Man, I think, still holds up, man.
Pew pew.
And Buck didn't even like it.
Oh, you don't like
I
this
like
one?
I like the musculature and the physique. I don't like his head.
He was an archer.
Yeah, I'll show you. You don't like his head?
Wow. Wow.
Rashid, you've been making a lot of zesty comments today.
I think it's a nice piece. It was always a classic. Always a classic.
I didn't say it's terrible. I just said I don't like the portrait. That's all.
It was the eyes, right? You didn't like the eyes?
Nah, the
Wait,
shape
are
of his
you
head is like
a McFarlane fan or no?
this is not McFarlane. This is
I
by
just
Ariel
asked
Olivetti.
you a question, bro. I said, are you a McFarlane fan?
No, I'm not. I don't like
All right,
it.
then shut up.
Jesus.
So I should shut up because I'm not a McFarlane fan?
And you'll think he would take to the 90s, but then he'll go.
Let's keep going. Let's
That's
keep going.
crazy. I want to examine that some more, Rashid, but it's not. We'll move on.
Oh, Jarhead, you're doing an episode called StatueCon tomorrow. How's that going to go?
How's it gonna go?
Mhm.
Hopefully, great.
Give us more deets.
And what's up with the omnibuses, Jarhead?
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
So we're gonna have Marcos on tomorrow, talking about StatueCon that's going this year. We'll just do casual, talking with him about it, and then the omnibus thing is that idea that we had talked about, where we go between mine and yours and Cash's group, and we read an omnibus. We take turns talking about it, basically. So.
Why you don't have single issues though?
Huh?
Why don't you have the single issues?
We don't collect for covers, Rashid.
I
We're not
wasn't
like
talking
that.
to you.
We're not like you. We don't
I
collect
wasn't
for
but I
covers.
wasn't talking to
We
you.
don't collect for covers. How about you show me your invincible compendium,
God.
the volume one, and
Oh my
you
goodness.
proof me right now that the plastic is still not on that.
I agree.
I don't know why you're trying to hit me up about individual issues, Rashid, because I read.
I know that's what I didn't doubt you, my brother. I didn't doubt
Uh-huh.
you. I just asked why you didn't have a single issue. That's all I asked. That's why I asked you.
Because I would
was
rather
giving
do it.
you
In this
your
format.
props.
I would rather do it in this format.
Okay, that's all you had to say. You don't gotta get at me, man.
Good job, Jarhead. Good job.
No
He
one's
doesn't know how to
safe.
take
No
off
one's
the
safe.
plastic.
He said no one safe.
Oh, there we go. So StatueCon will be August 7th. I'm glad they put the freaking date on it finally. August 7th through the 10th. So
Yeah.
cool. Marcos from
Yeah,
Collector Zone.
I'm looking
Rashid,
forward to that.
you
Talking
want
about
to
it,
Yeah.
Rashid, are you going to the SejuCon? Hey, Buck, be ready.
You talking about in August?
August.
Yeah.
August
Hell
7th.
yeah, and I'll be wearing my jerseys and have brass knuckles on. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Trust me, I'm gonna be ready.
You're gonna be wearing
So
your
come
platform
deep,
heels,
come
Tim.
deep. Pause. Come
Your
deep.
platform heels, Tim.
Listen,
you know?
come deep. Vision, bring all your people from LA.
Hey, Buck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Buck.
Yeah,
It's coming to you, Buck.
prepared.
So be ready.
Come prepared.
He gonna be home.
Remember, I got a license to.
stomped out.
Remember, I got a license.
This is
License
coming to
50
you.
states. 50 states. I'm good, bro. I'm
You're
good.
While you're in,
Intensive care is gonna be
what
cool.
state is this
Tell you
in?
that one.
While you're in Michigan, we're gonna be in New York.
Don't matter. I can go to
We're
all
gonna be
50.
raiding your
I can go to all 50 states.
Well,
and still be ready to put you in intensive
get that
care.
star fire somehow.
Okay. All right. Listen.
Oh, this Superman came out. Travis shared this one. I think this looks good, man. I don't know.
I thought you was getting this piece, Casual.
No, not me, man. I can't do quarter.
I like
This
the
is
cape
one
on
of
it.
the better pictures I've seen of this.
Somebody said it was good.
Whoa, can't do quarter casual. Are you skill shaming?
No. I got third DC.
Embiggen yourself.
Community feedback right now.
All that.
That cape is dope, man. I love that cape.
We don't have room, Piggy. We don't have room.
Oh no, I don't. It's
too wide. I like it a lot. I like it just like that in corner somewhere. That looks dope to me.
Yeah, this is
like
a
it
nice
just
Superman.
like that. Like, yeah.
Any issues with this one? I know like some pieces have been coming in with issues from Sideshow, but I haven't seen any. With this
I haven't
one.
saw one
heard any
complaint
issue.
at all. None.
Yeah,
Look how clean it is.
Sideshow not clear.
A white walls, clean, not dusty.
Yeah,
not
this is
pitchy.
dope. I like how he has. This is all dose, man. I like how he got it.
Yeah, the whole collection. Yeah, Travis. Has the whole...
Fortress of Solitude set up in
Does
there.
those icicles light up like blue?
Yeah.
See that smaller scale one in the middle up top? I think that's probably like the best sculpted cape in this picture.
Should look better.
Is
than
that
yours,
pure
Vision.
arts?
Maybe it might be pure arts actually.
I think it is pure arts.
Yeah, because they did 1.7.
Nah, that's Sideshow sculpted cape is legit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this game's pretty good.
The sculpt is nice,
I
but
think
see,
Team
it
Peach
looks
should buy it and give it away to one of
it's
us
like
viewers.
it's like icing, like a fondant, like it's just too thick around the edges. Doesn't look like fabric.
What the cake?
Yeah,
Oh, you like this one?
yeah. This one is like you see how like it comes to a point when it goes into his hand, like
Yeah,
and
but
then,
that looks zesty. Yeah.
and
Oh,
The way you just made that sound make you.
You got excited. Huh? You better.
You zesty for that sound. Yeah, you real zesty. You real zesty. Man.
Well, congrats to Travis for this. Like,
Congrats,
this one looks awesome.
oh my god, that's what I want to get. The Queen Studios, by Maria.
Anthony says that's no cape. That looks like a scar.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Oh, the same things happen with Prime One over there. See how it's thick?
Yeah.
Which one you guys think is better? The Sideshow?
I like the Sideshow
one.
I like the Sideshow, man. In hand pictures, it looks bad. I want to see
I
this.
think
in person.
Sideshows is better.
But it's a different
I like
Superman.
that
I don't know what Superman you're going for though. This is Alex Ross, right? Doesn't it look like Alex Ross?
Nah.
I wonder how Alex Ross.
How much they gonna
So
sell
it looks like it doesn't look like. Well, I'll pick Hush for what I would want mine to go for, but I would want both. Like I don't mind buying two.
I prefer the paint scheme and the proportions on the Hush, but I prefer the Sideshow portrait and the pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them both. Okay, that's dope.
In hand, it looks badass. So that's That's
the good thing is like I like how it turned out exactly like they previewed. You know what I'm saying?
The prototype.
Like, yeah, like nobody can say, "Oh, the paint is not good" or whatever. It looks exactly like it did.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They are either hit or miss with that.
True, that's fair.
Yeah, that's why I asked initially. Like, anyway, saw any issues with this one?
Quick question for Anthony: is it possible to make it out of a different material that will allow for like a thinner material, like thinner capes? Probably, I guess if they could, they'd do it. So.
Baking soda, water, and a stove. Oh, never mind. We talking about that?
Wow.
What?
Same guy, Travis. Oh, see, like he has the issue too, like, doesn't he?
I think that's just
lighting.
What's the
It's
thing?
just lighting. Okay, my bad.
The white plastic, the styrofoam.
The styrofoam. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks good too, man. I thought this looked. We'll see. Hate to say it.
Did they have paint issues with this though?
Yeah, like some are coming in with a lot like paint issues all over it.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense in terms of the cape.
So casual. That Superman in Sideshow. That one comes with 2 sculpts, 2 head sculpt swap outs.
2 portraits. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's
right
one
now,
right there. Just a younger version.
Man, again, Vision, where was you at in the beginning of the show, man?
Hey, Vision.
Wait,
No, I told you he's dyslexic.
We talked about that.
For me, I was with my son. That's what I was taking care of my kids.
Oh, that's a nice picture right there.
No, he's trying to buy it, man. It's waitlisted, Vision.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Still,
So
man.
That's a dope picture.
This is a dope picture.
Vision, go on eBay because there's a when I got my Berserk, these guys be buying shit up too. They may have it on eBay.
Oh no, I'll read it.
No, serious, and it won't be that much. You know, they may charge maybe like $100, but this thing's already waitlisted, bro.
Man, look at that cape, man. That cape looks awesome.
I did not know it was 2 portraits. Then I'll pick this. I actually will kind of pick this over the prime one because I like the face sculpts of both of them now. You can switch it up a little bit.
We just said restraint, Vision.
Ooh, this is
nah, Piggy. He got it like that.
Well, I make a plan. So my plan is wait till August when we leave and me and Bug hitting that shit.
Don't worry. Okay. I'll be waiting. Two colors dead.
We're gonna get sponsored by this guy Jim, and right, Jarhead, for the omnibuses.
Minty fresh. He reads his omnibus. If you look at them, you don't see any plastic on the book,
bro. Reading the
when you're Invincible, pull up your Invincible. I swear it was like early last year. You showed us that book. You haven't cracked it open. I'm so sure. I'm so sure you haven't cracked it open.
Jim Mint reading his omnibus compared to me reading my single issues is two different comic books.
You read single issues of Invincible? I bet you haven't.
Listen, I have single issues of that. Okay.
Shout out to Gotham Cinebites for doing a Riddler. Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotham Cinebites going hard still. I love his thumbnail or his new logo, by the way. It's awesome. Shout out to Gotham, Terry. He's also given, if anyone's located around Florida, I forget what part of Florida he's located in, but he's given this away.
The beach.
Your Vision. One is there for right now for $700. The Superman right now.
You talking about on eBay?
Yeah, $700.
Don't say it because Diane listening.
I don't want it.
Diane already bought it.
You can get it right now. You can get it right now.
This one's pretty interesting. I thought this was like an old statue.
Somebody's
what, HCG?
Hollywood Collectibles. This is
HCG.
Yeah. Hollywood Collectibles is okay. The details sometimes be lacking big time, bro.
I got a Ghostbuster Slimer from them that was pretty dope.
You said a Slimer?
Yeah.
It's just a green ball. You can't mess that up.
Yeah, this is
no. He's on like a food cart.
Is this a video game or is this supposed to be Hicks?
No, this is supposed to be Hicks from Aliens,
and
it's like the first time I saw it, I'm like, "Who is this?"
I was about to ask you, are you sure?
It's Val Kilmer. It's Val Kilmer. G.I.
Oh, I see that. Val Kilmer. Yeah, there you go.
What scale is it?
Did you say a G.I. Joe?
Yeah, Val Kilmer, G.I. Joe.
I think it's quarter scale.
Yeah, it's quarter scale.
Yeah.
I don't like the base is too soft, like sculpt there. See the biomatter? What do we call those things?
It's still
overgrowth.
Still looking.
Diane said Slimer's a green ball.
Wow. Yeah, so I feel like this one could have if they put this. I don't follow the group for Hollywood Collectibles, but if they put this out for customer feedback or community feedback, I feel it would have benefited.
Even that strap on the gun, they could have just used mixed media and gotten a better result. Like the one that does not look good.
Yeah.
And then the base, all the stuff that's growing onto it, it's the sculpt is too soft.
I keep saying it looks like it's loading still. So
And this is the best it's gonna look like because it's the prototype.
What is that on his back? He's
That looked like a
Hicks
big
didn't
ass
have
Swiss
that.
army knife.
Hicks didn't have that shit on the
I have
back.
no idea what that is. Yeah.
If you read your omnibus, you would know.
There we go. There we go.
Yo, you stupid ass! It's a movie, dumb fuck. That's
Jesus.
you. That's actually you in the backpack as a baby.
What?
Wait. Can you verify this?
Creation of Buck.
What? That's so.
Wow.
Found you.
Let's keep going. Oh yeah, so shout out to It's Me Evan. It's Me Evan's back. I was gonna show this Crippler. Kept talking about Stone Cold and the Terminator song. Shout out to It's Me Evan. This guy just joined the group. Did you guys see this? This is
I thought it was pretty nice, man.
3D printed. He said.
Oh wow.
This is crazy nice, man.
Is that 1/6 or 1/4 though?
I don't
Probably
know.
non-scale.
What?
Looks
No
badass, though.
scale. They just printed at a certain size. Like there's no scale.
That's why to the ladies, I'm non-scale baby girls. Don't worry about it.
So I wonder why is it that Tom McFarlane will not do a 1/4 or one? You know what I'm saying? Why won't he do a 1/4 Spawn? I don't understand this shit.
He would charge you heaven and earth.
Yeah.
So, like,
But there's people that would pay the price though.
true.
And you,
I'm talking about before the customs. People would have paid that price. If you had, if he would have had the Kucheri brothers do it, people would have paid that price.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I don't know why he won't do that. I just don't understand.
You want Kucheri brothers for the cave or something? Is that why you said Kucheri?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
This is Kinzilla. Is this XM Studios? You guys know? Or
Yeah.
is-
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting they did several Predator pieces.
Yeah. He built the stands too.
Kinzilla thought he was going to buy one Predator, but he ended up buying like 6 of them, I think, recently.
Yeah.
Yo,
Is
Vision, are you buying the city hunter? Predator?
Well, City Hunter, I'd rather get that. Like, it would have to be later down the line. But I do want the Berserker, and I wouldn't mind having Scar. But
You
you
like
like
the
these things
Berserker
are
more?
massive. Like, so room space wise, it just doesn't like work out. So
Maybe
maybe
like the
one of them.
Berserker more than the city?
Well, I'll prefer the Berserker over the City because it looks different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really matchy with all the other ones.
Match.
And then the Scar, he looks like he's on some roids or some shit. Like,
Nobody wants a New Yorker predator. Come on.
Wow.
That was from LA, stupid ass.
Congrats to Kinzilla
You
for
read-
this piece. Look at the detail, man. The detail's crazy.
But Alan has that Predator, Rashid. He has the bonus one, the city one. He has the one with all the trophies.
Don't put
Oh,
Alan's
yeah.
business out there. Come on, man.
You're right. What
We're
was
gonna
I
have to go
thinking?
visit
Alan,
Alan.
I'm sorry. I was talking. I was talking to a non-baller.
Hey,
I need to talk to you. Man.
why you gonna question it down?
non-baller.
Shit.
I have
My
to
bag,
tell you,
Alan. I should have.
I've got the Jungle Hunter. I've got the City Hunter DX bonus with the skull.
No, I believe you, Alan. I don't know why I thought he would even be.
Oh,
even get
yeah.
it, you know.
I got the
He
Berserker
didn't even
one
have
on
the money
PO,
to get that.
and I've got the Scar on PO.
Nice.
Like I said, I don't know why I thought he was a baller. I should have been talking to you.
The inside of that predator's mouth looks like a. The inside of his mouth looks like a vulva.
Okay.
Wow.
We're almost towards
Wow.
Damn. Our guy Ledge Collectibles got himself a Batman.
Get to the chopper.
Is this the J&D? No.
Prime
This
One.
Prime One. Prime
One.
One Bloodway.
Looks. I don't know.
It's because of how he's put on the cape. I don't think he put on
Oh
the cape.
yeah, right. Because he doesn't have the cape over himself like that.
No.
Yeah, it's,
no.
it's always over his shoulders, right?
Yeah. But also I think like just in general, the Jenny is much more detailed, but also much more expensive. Much
I
more.
like how this one looked though. Oh man, go back to the other one.
Yeah.
I missed it now. Got the wrong one, bro. Got the wrong.
Yeah, I like this piece.
That's
man.
dope. It's a dope
Just-
piece.
Jimmy
Man,
Travis.
Kanyan, you got that pure arts. Sheesh.
Look how
I'm
detailed
good with-
this.
No. This is Prime One, not Prayer.
I'm
Yeah.
good
Oh,
with
no,
it.
Diane got the pure arts. You got the budget friendly one.
No.
Oh, man.
Yo, Diane, you gonna let him see that to you, man?
He don't have none of it, so I'm good.
Yo, the way they did the detail of the cutting up the couch, I mean
Yeah.
the chair, is
man.
dope, man.
Yeah,
Oh, this one horny mofo. See that statue in the back?
that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that too. This is
Yeah, why
nice,
you looking
man.
at it so hard, Buck?
I know that statue. It comes with a naked version.
Backstage. This
Okay,
is.
why you know that?
Who plays this? Any of y'all play this video game? I like this character, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
like,
played it.
is she she gangster in the video in the game? Or she,
Yeah,
She's
you
she's
can't
like a
even,
giant vampire chick.
Massive, man.
Yeah, you can't kill her till like a certain point. So you just
she
try
does.
to-
Spoilers.
She turns into like a beast or something, right? A
Yeah.
true form.
like this flying beast or whatever.
Like all girls do. Oh, just.
And she-
Man,
Damn.
Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that? Who? I wonder.
she's a big woman too, like in the game.
I wanted this
thick.
piece,
She thick.
but it's just that it's
she
a
more
video
than
game piece, man. You know, I don't know. It's a nice piece though.
It's a beautiful piece, man. From like her
You
to the
can't
chair
handle
to
all
the
that,
base.
I just think it's a little overpriced though, man. Like that piece with shipping is like $2,000.
This piece right here.
ain't
Yes.
no way.
$2,000 for this? Really?
The
Yeah.
whole collection's overpriced. Okay.
When I put it in the cart, it was like 19 something.
How much was the shipping on that? How much is the statue without like
The
all
shipping, the statue itself is like 16 and some change.
Dang, bro.
Ain't no way.
Right.
Lady D.
Yeah, not for that. For 16 some change, she better get up in the. She better get in the middle of the night and make me a sandwich. You know?
It's better than the pure. It's better than the pure art. But it's fully sculpted though. It's better than pure arts though.
What
One
is
of the guys,
this?
one of the guys just posted this.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I wasn't sure where this went to.
It's like a
He
custom?
did a print. Yeah, he just posted it like today. So I
Oh,
wasn't
this
sure.
for the sideshow Christopher Reeve
Wait,
Superman.
somebody printed this?
Yeah.
I like the packaging. No, I
Yeah.
think this they did a like
Damn, he was
I mean, me
the
too.
That's some shit you say when you have nothing else positive to say.
well, I didn't
Oh,
have
he
anything
packaged
positive to say. So
He didn't put the freaking statue. I thought he would put the statue. Well, maybe he'll put it up on another day. But he
Somebody
put it
that
up in
did
the
it
group.
like themselves, I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the packaging looks awesome too. But yeah, this is interesting.
I remember when they said they're gonna make this, so I think it's like a custom group thing, probably.
We'll see. Our guys at PCS did what's this guy's name again? Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
Don't ever do that again.
Jesus.
Restart this segment.
Who's getting this piece? Who
You know I am.
I'll
Diane
get
gonna
this
follow
piece.
suit, but you know.
You getting this your vision?
Oh yeah, 100%. This is coming home. I
Yeah.
kind of wish the head sculpt was a little different. That's the only thing feedback I didn't like
He
about
got
it. because-
two head sculpts
What,
on the
the
other
mask?
one.
I know, but
But
one's looking straight
they're
and
both
one's
the
looking
same.
like up. It
Yeah.
looks the same
Yeah.
to me though. So I think they could have just kept the second one and made it $100 cheaper in my mind.
I think the second one should have had a crack in it. It should have had a crack on the.
Or cracking it,
That's
or I would
true.
prefer the
I
mask
thought
on
you
his
said a
on his
crackhead
head.
at first.
No,
Oh,
crack
like
in
the
it.
mask, like
crack
the
in
only
it.
one, though.
He said a crackhead.
I like the foot ninja on the base. That
I
looks
love
really
the
good.
foot ninja.
Yeah, I like that too.
So the only problem with the foot ninja on the base is it's a robot, right?
It's a
They
cartoon
weren't
version.
Well,
robots
because
before.
because they can't do it with an actual human being like stabbed.
Bloody and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, he
Hey, Steve, go back on the picture.
He could have made that a regular person.
he knows martial arts. Because I forgot about this character.
He was a hockey
Oh, he-
player.
he
was a
doesn't
hockey
know
player,
martial
but yeah,
arts.
he got little hands. He like remind me of me back in my days. You know?
He just swings his hockey stick and a bunch of other stuff.
That's a you get a
Is that a light up on the base?
I
I don't think so.
No, that's the eye.
Yeah.
You'll see it in
Eye.
a little bit. You'll see it in a little bit.
Yo,
So if you look at that one picture, he just passed real fast. You see how the his head sculpt, the portrait, he's looking up. See that one's looking up and down. To me, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they too close though. I ain't
It
gonna
should have
lie.
just the second one should have been cracked. and
No,
it
because
should
like
have
even
been
if you put him at like if you display him at the lower, like the very lower, like a shelf, all the turtles are looking straight forward. That one's looking right in your eyes and stuff. So it looks kind of weird to me.
But I kind of rather have the one that's looking up a little bit though, because of the way like he's
It's
like
gonna be different.
slanted or whatever.
is he gonna be like Shredder size, Shredder, or what?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be like he's gonna be
Like
massive, bro.
26 inches, I think.
The reason why I asked is because the Crane, that character Crane's gonna be. He said that Crane's gonna be
Man. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
You know,
First of all, he retired, maybe in no room, but he
you know,
waited.
the attention size is gonna be low on that Crane. That's what he said. He said
Yeah.
he's gonna make it low because it's so big.
I think
Yo,
April.
Jesse Rashid wouldn't know because he didn't read his Omni.
I hope Krang don't cost as much as Devastator though.
If Crane costs, see, that's my problem. If Crane costs that much money, I'm gonna let you know I just want the turtles to be done with it. And I will read this group. I will do PCS group. I'll take it personal.
Nah, Vision. I'm sure you get it if it looks.
He's gonna
good.
get it, especially once I get it. You're gonna be like, oh,
I'm
man,
gonna
I have to grab it.
If Krang costs that much, I wouldn't buy it.
Wait. Piggy, have you been picking up all of these?
No, I'm getting the Crane, and that's it.
Oh wow, why? I guess you already have turtles.
Right. And then I don't mind the Crane. I don't mind
his pocket machine, but they get sold.
Nope, he's already part of it. I don't mind the Crane being bigger because that character is bigger, so it's cool. He'll fit in.
How are you getting this, Piggy, when you didn't even get the lockjaw from He-Man? What's going on with that?
The trap jaw.
Rashid, you gotta read. You gotta read, bro.
The DX is 13. The DX is 1350, and then the regular is 1210. If he make a Crane and you could take the brain out and take him out as like his department and put him in his little robot, whatever price he give to me, I will save up. If it's one statue a year, I will buy that statue.
That Crane is still gonna be dope, man. I still think
Crane
it's
gonna
worth
be huge though.
Ooh, the Kucherov brothers are working on that one, by the way.
Honestly, like this looks freaking amazing. I don't want this, but I'm actually a Turtles fan, but I don't want any Turtle statues. And I think like they've done a really great job with this line. Not a single miss like so far.
He said that April was
because Bill don't give out compliments. Click that.
Yeah, they all look great.
Look at the boots. Like those boots are dope, man. Like the sword just looks cool.
Vision, you got all the turtles?
Of course, yeah, all of them. Yeah. So all the ones that are out right now. So yeah.
So you're getting this one and you'll get the Crane?
I'm gonna try to get. I more likely will get the whole line besides April and Neo. April, she would be last. I had to find that.
Why you not gonna get April though?
First of all, I'm not paying $1,000.
He's zesty.
You don't like butt.
I like butt, but I got ass in the house. I ain't got time to come out here with no fake butt.
You get all the men. You get all the men. Won't get the female statue.
I'll get the female later because it'll be a gangbang.
I saw this one and I was thinking about Crippler. They're doing 11 days till it they stop the pre-orders. So
that's FOMO.
They're trying to get those numbers up.
Yeah, man, that's creative.
That's if you want that sword though, right? Because you can still buy the 2-pack. We can buy individually, but if you want like the sword, the extra sword that it comes with, like,
let it not sell out though. They've
started doing what Saggio was doing to incentivize like pre-orders. But wait, do you think it's just the combo version or it's both versions that have this timer?
Just a combo version because it comes with the extra sword, like a sword that all the other ones has to come separately.
Yeah, it comes with the extra sword.
But still, like for a $5,000 piece to limit it like this, that's crazy. The balls on these guys.
Just for those two is $5,000.
They
can't imagine like anyone who wanted this must have paid already. I don't know who this expiration timer is for.
Nah, somebody bought that shit, man.
But like, I don't like this either, man. Like, if I don't like the idea of FOMO to make people want to.
I don't like the FOMO idea either.
You think something this expensive too? It's like, god damn, I don't want to be pressured into buying something.
Well, it's not really FOMO. It's like if you want that extra sword, then you got to get this one. You can still buy these two separately.
When you put a time limit like that and you post it out, that's FOMO.
Vision, you literally just explained FOMO. You said if you want the extra sword. So if you want it and
if you broke, then say it.
If you broke, what kind?
I am broke, Vision.
Yeah, I'm broke too. I would not buy this. But even
that's why it costs so much. Did they spend a lot on his license?
Yeah, so supposedly the Final Fantasy license costs a ton.
But they screwed themselves because they made that more than Cloud.
Put it like this, right? They could have this at $3,000 for these two things. They'll sell way more. They'll sell triple or 4 times more. They'll sell it at $5,000. You get what I'm saying? So like, if the license costs a lot, you're going to make your money back.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel they're gonna come out again, but this time they're gonna have Cloud on the bike.
Oof.
But again, that's gonna be a lot of money. Imagine like you getting for $2,600, you get one of them, right? And he looks hungry, skinny, ain't got nothing.
Did we just hear Rashid say Cloud on? Wait, you've actually played this game?
I got the movie, stupid.
Oh, okay. I was scared, man.
Hey, Buck started smiling and shit. He got excited. We should pull up Buck. Man, he's smiling there, seeing cheese at work.
Yes, motherfucker.
This belongs to one of the guys. This belongs to Rashid.
This for Rashid, man.
Terry McGinnis, man.
Come on.
This is dope.
give some feedback, some good feedback.
Okay, I give good feedback. It's how you know, like
You
someone
already
who's
spoke.
addicted.
Good feedback
He
about.
run out of room in
Let
his
somebody else
statue
talk.
room.
Let somebody
He's run
else
out-
talk, stupid.
All right,
Let somebody
bro.
else talk, stupid.
He's run out of room in his statue
Let
room.
somebody else
He can't even
talk,
unbox
you
statues in
idiot.
there anymore.
Somebody
he has
else
to unbox
talk,
the statues
please.
in his kitchen.
Cash the Gemini. What do you think?
Oh man,
Nah,
did
looks
you even
good,
watch
man.
the
Looks
cartoon
good.
Thank
from
you,
Batman
Cash.
Beyond?
Thank you, Cash.
Did
Thank
you even
Cash.
watch the cartoon?
Alan, what do you
What's
think,
his name?
Alan?
What's his name?
Alan,
What's
what do
this
you
Batman's
think,
name?
Alan?
What's this
What do
Batman's
you
name?
think, Alan?
What's his name?
I'm a
You don't know.
huge fan of
Terry
Batman.
McGinnis.
I love the character.
Thank you. Piggy, what do you think, Piggy?
I love it. You
Wow,
Terry McGinnis
this guy
fan.
taking over the show. Look at this guy.
Dion, what do you think, Dion?
I hate it. I think it look ashy black.
Fuck you.
I love
Jarhead. Jarhead, what do you think, Jarhead?
It's all right.
Nick.
Hey, Rashid, this your house? Hey, can you go back to the refrigerator real quick? Let me write these down.
Let me write this
Oh man,
refrigerator.
did he ask
What?
everybody what they think?
I like that Batman. I like it. Rashid, I think it's dope. It is ashy. You need to put some lotion on it, but it is dope.
It is ashy.
You ashy, motherfucker.
That Batman ashy too. I might be, but Batman ashy.
This is a custom, right?
Yeah, I always thought this was XM, but it's a custom.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this picture before. Why are you recycling old pigs?
So that's like your grandmother's stool and you put a towel over it?
Wow.
No, actually, that's how I spank your girl, bro.
Jesus.
Wow. That was really the Brody. That was really the Brody.
Ooh, this is a cool piece, by the way.
Yeah.
What's this creature called again?
That's
The
the thing
white
off
buck.
Rudolph the Red
The
Nose.
white
Abominable snowman.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
that cartoon that he
Well,
pissed
it's
and he
called
peed
the
in
white
the snow and he ate? He was giving out the popsicles.
The white buck
Talk
thing.
about Rudolph the Red Nose Reindeer.
That's what it's the Wampa
The Wampa.
Yeah.
and the Tauntaun. Rashid looked like the Tauntaun. That's what I do to Rashid.
Wow.
You know that's not even happening, bro.
Is that the dining room table?
Yep. Add it to the layout.
You know I am. We got different
Nah.
colors. I don't even know what we doing.
There's
worry
no room. There's no room in the collection room.
Don't worry
or
about
box
that.
there.
You won't be in that house, Vision. Don't even think about it.
Our guy Slifer got this piece.
That's
This
dope.
is-
This is
Yeah,
Yamamoto
Oh, yeah.
Genryu
Yamamoto.
Sai.
All right. It's all right. It's all right.
That's dope, man.
It's okay.
I like that fire.
This is his Bankai. It's one of the versions.
Fake ass
I guess-
Dark Phoenix right here.
Hell yeah. What
Nah.
animation did this come from?
Bleach.
Bleach.
Oh,
Yeah, my brother watched this one.
anyway.
We talked about this one. So everyone says it's a zombie. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, this one came out too. People are starting to get this.
I think this looks good, but some people think it's too busy.
It's way too busy, man.
Yeah.
You know what? He could have kept the portrait, the big giant portrait, and him climbing out, but I think he should have got rid of the gang of the Spider-Man and whatever the shit that's going on behind it.
If you haven't seen it in person, Rashid, why are you gonna talk on it?
Well, she can say he
I'm giving my opinion. I'm not bashing it, you dumbass.
Oh, so if you want to say good things, you could talk about it without seeing it in person. How does that make sense?
Oh
Well,
man.
I haven't seen you in person, but I can tell you, dumb motherfucker.
Hey, Casual, go back to the other picture with the black. Yeah, that's how you make it look not dusty, Rashid.
With the black, the black.
Oh wow.
It's 2 versus 1 right
And that
now.
look like
Come on,
that look
man.
like a Macy parade with him in the air.
Oh man.
Look at that. Look at that.
It actually
Pope
does.
in the city?
It actually does. It
It
does.
does look like that too. Yeah.
It does. It's a Macy parade.
We saw this one.
Oh, that's the one Piggy doesn't have.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm all good with it.
Come on,
I'll get it. Yep.
Shout out to Vivid. Vivid's awesome videos and pictures.
Cool, man.
Incomplete Piggy. And you worried about Crane?
You got to get that April 1st, my guy.
Ain't ready with that one. She better look hot for $1,000. She better make me a sandwich.
Well, we are done, son. Yeah, man. So let's see. Alan, hopefully that wasn't too much, man. Hopefully
Great.
it was great.
I'm sorry sorry I
Alan.
had to be on here to see Rashid eat on stream, man. It was kind of disgusting, but like, you know,
I apologize for that.
thanks
Yeah.
for hanging in there.
I don't care, man. I feel with Alan.
No, Alan, how do you feel? No,
I don't care.
like, we want to know how Alan feels.
No, it's
I don't wonder how much you fry all that zebra meat that you got in your freezer, motherfucker.
Alan, before we get out of here, we usually share our final thoughts. Any final thoughts before we get out of here, Alan?
Too many black people.
What particular topic?
On the whole night. The whole night. Anything you want to say, like before we get out of here?
Oh, it's awesome being here. I appreciate you having me on. I enjoy all you guys. It's a good group. It's a good group.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. If you ever want to stop by again, just let me know, man. I'll add you. Great to have you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep. Piggy, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
Yep, just glad to be here. Glad we had our guy Alan on the panel with us tonight. Looking forward to next week. Hope everybody has a good week. Collect responsibly.
Yeah. Awesome. Great to have you too, Piggy. Jarhead, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
No, always appreciate the invite. Always fun, even though half the show we arguing with each other, but it's still fun.
Awesome. Great to have you, Jarhead. Jarhead tomorrow, 8 p.m. Custom produced. So let's check them out. Awesome. Cash, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, man. Appreciate the invite. Good show. Shout out to the chat and the panel. I think this week I'm probably gonna watch the Batman animated series for the first time since being like
pathetic.
I don't know, 9 years old.
So pathetic.
This guy.
Take the plastic off your books, bro.
Cash, thanks for stopping by. Saturdays at 8:30 or is it 9 o'clock?
7 o'clock, the time that Rashid goes to sleep on the weekends.
Okay. Shout out to the PC. Diane, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
Collect irresponsibly. Thanks for having me.
Wow.
Pure chaos. Awesome.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's always fun to be here.
It's still snowing out, man. It's gonna be crazy.
I know,
so-
right? That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Well, great to have you, Diane. Jim, how about you, man? Any final thoughts?
Tell Ratatouille to come out the beanie, man. That's all.
Fucking Jim Brownski. Shut up, man.
You wish
Jim,
you were Jim Brown.
Jim, thanks for stopping by. Darth Rashid, man. Any final thoughts?
Welcome, Alan. Welcome Alan to a real show. I'm glad you joined a cast of a real show. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Now you on a real show. That's all I have to say.
I was like, I'm not going back here.
Alan said,
Look, Alan, at least you didn't get fired off a network. You know what I'm saying? Like your vision and shit.
Alan said this.
Who is this person who speaks to me as though I needed his advice?
I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah. Great having you on, Rashid. Mr. No Yapping, any final thoughts? Vision?
Nah, I'm second whatever Rashid said. My big bro. You know what I mean?
All right, you guys, let's get out of here. Great having you, Alan, Piggy, Jarhead, Cash, Dion, Vision, Rashid, Jim, Crippler. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Oprah's white, Rashid?
Take the plastic wrap off your book, Ratatouille, please.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Read your homie.
That's Piggy, man. Wow.
Sing it one more time, Piggy. One more time.
We're gonna do it anyway.
No pineapple.